Previously in Underworld, the party met for the first time in the depths of Anchor Point Station. The party in question consists of a rogue David unit who goes by Dave, a Judith model pleasure synthetic calling herself Kelly, a tech whiz named Jack, a very neurotic and jumpy artificial womb soldier named Abaya, and a Russian pilot named Artyom. You met your direct superior, speaker Jennifer Vosk, for the first time, and she tasked you with going to Alexandria Colony and assassinating an American diplomat named Camila Custodio, attending a peace conference before two rival crews could beat you to it, with a bonus reward to be earned if you could make it look like the UPP was responsible for it. The plan to achieve that wound up being to go to a bar where Dave attempted to seduce a UPP soldier named Anastasia Chekalova until he realized he didn't have a dick. And
Canonically,
since
that's true.
Yeah, that's what makes it
Hmm.
so funny. And since the plan to kill Custodio is just for Dabaya to snipe her from the party's hotel room with an F-44 AA pulse rifle, he decided to use Kelly's pulse rifle to get Chekalova's DNA, like her fingerprints, maybe a strand of hair, and so on the gun. And he also had a text conversation with Kelly via swiped phones, so it seems like Chekalova had been plotting this with one of her squad mates. And last but not least, while that clusterfuck was going on, Tobiah and Jack were visited in the party's hotel room by one of the rival crew's captain, Nicholas Gleisner, who wanted to team up with you and offered you valuable information in exchange for you guys getting the kill and vouching for him to join the syndicate alongside you. Jack instead decided to hack into the system of the building that the peace conference is going to take place in, and he forged credentials to infiltrate the building and get the information that Gleisner was trying to bribe you with. The session ended with Party getting information on what floor and room the conference is happening, as well as when it's happening. The conference is due to take place at 11 a.m. on Saturday the 7th, and it's currently nighttime on the 5th. So you have a little over a day to finalize any preparations you wish to make.
Hmm.
So, so as I understand it right now, well, I guess the obvious question is at this point, where is everybody? What are you guys doing, like preparation wise, or
I'm just, cleaning my rifle.
Has Kelly and Dave, have they got back to the hotel where the rest are staying, so that we can all kind of catch up on the information, so we're all up to date?
I think that's where we ended because I was
Mm-hmm,
running
mm-hmm.
to bring the gun to you, and then
Yeah, that was a
you're like, "I'm just going to
emergency
use
improvisation.
hers," and I'm just like,
Yeah, I wasn't aware that she had one at the
you're
time.
like, "Really? You made me run all the way here just to find out that you already had one?"
Well, it's my
Improvisation.
personal weapon. I wasn't expecting to have to hand it over.
But we have a spare in
That's
the
just gonna
ship.
give you a dirty look, Dave. Like,
Sorry,
if
Kelly.
Yeah.
wild fucking plans not gone awry.
It
Anywho,
was all according to non-existent plan. We have a spare one on the ship. You will have a fully kitted out one.
here's the whole
Hmm.
gist of our planning session: make a plan, execute the plan, expect the plan to go off the rails, improvise.
Yes.
Basically, yes. Um,
uh,
yeah, this
so
was something I remember Cody bringing up in the um like the chat on the 11th. I wanted to just so everyone remembers is that we could possibly pick up some ropes and winches
yeah,
as
I was
well
suggesting that if you
while we're in
guys want to do
town.
some like Rainbow Siege New Vegas bullshit and like rappel down into the CSEC, you can.
I
Yep.
was
So
just
I thought we
skeptical
were going to
of that,
use
but
the sniper rifle to shoot into the
yeah,
conference.
Well, that's part of the
yes,
plan, but I did mention
Yeah.
that you have that option if you want, like, because keep in mind that you do need to get proof that you were the ones who killed her.
hmm
well, my first kind of thought around that was since it's a scope which is aiming at her, maybe we could record through the scope some
um,
way. But
here's my
then
suggestion:
okay.
if there's cameras in the room, right? We already have credentials to go in there, right? So we can just go in there and get the security detail of the camera footage.
Well, I
Ah,
already,
you mean
Jack already had access to the room or to the server room, so I could maybe go back and like set up
Swipe.
that security footage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
swipe the security footage to say, hey, look,
Like,
like,
oh, you're saying
Like
like,
we
you
could
know,
just dump it in public. Actually, like we don't even have to take it. We can just set up a thing where it gets released to the public.
have both. Well, if we get that footage released to the public, that would
no, no.
not
It's just
benefit
proof that
us.
we've done it. We're supposed to make sure that there's nothing that'll link us, but we should
Yes.
use what we try to frame Chekalava with,
Yes.
which is
So
why we have
essentially,
yeah.
what it would
done
have to be.
Speaking of Chekalava, well, sorry to cut you off, John, but I wanted to ask this because it was still
Go
stewing
for
in
it.
my mind during this conversation. So, I mean, obviously you got the rifle that, you got her fingerprints on it. You got her, maybe a little bit of hair stuck in the stock. My question for you is, I mean, are you using that specific rifle for the kill shot, or are you going to leave it somewhere else?
Well,
I
in
think
Dave's
leave
majestic
it somewhere else.
improvisation, yeah, maybe somewhere
Make sure
on
that it's been
on the
fired.
roof.
Well, no, I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah,
I think, guys, I think we have to use that rifle because they're gonna do like
Rifling of the
ballistics and
barrel.
stuff, right?
Yeah.
The whole point is like we need two things, right? We need first
Yeah.
proof that she's dead, and then two, proof that we're the ones that set it up. So the public story, right, is going to be that Chekalova or whatever, she did
Mhm.
it. We're gonna have, and that'll be shown by the public footage, and there'll be like public statements saying, "Oh, we found this sniper. We think she killed him," right? But then we just need the sort of the private evidence just for Valentino that,
Mhm.
oh no, it wasn't her, we were actually setting it up, and so we can just like do that with footage
Yeah.
from wherever we shoot from.
Just get a sick like 360 no scope montage.
Yeah.
So what I'm hearing is I need like a
God.
hazmat suit in
yeah,
order to pull this
maybe
shot off.
Or
maybe
just
just
gloves.
gloves.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
Yeah.
combat gloves.
Don't lick
if
the
I
gun.
use if I use the gloves, but I need something to cover the hair, so as not to get any hair on the gun as well.
Oh yeah, yeah, true. In a full body suit. It's a
Yeah.
big city. They probably have fun ones.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
because keep in mind, if you want some sort of suit or whatever, you could potentially find it at the gun shop that you heard about.
Yeah.
Like a
Yeah.
lunch lady hairnet.
Or basically a clean suit. It
Yeah,
doesn't
I'm
Yeah,
have
yeah,
to
sure.
be a
Like,
full hazmat suit. It's just like full on face mask, goggles, like
I'm
the
yeah.
sure we can find
Something.
that from any store that sells like,
medical gear.
industrial cleaning and whatever supplies.
Yeah, even medical gear,
Yeah, medical gear.
because they suit up in like paper or something.
Mhm.
Right. Well, just keep in mind that a hospital. If you go into a hospital and you're asking, "Hey, can we buy like
No,
a
no, no. I'm
clean?"
not saying we can go to like someone that supplies or like a store that might have them
Like
type deal.
cleaning supply place or
Yeah.
Yeah. For the most
Janitorial
badass,
supply.
janitorial stuff. Yeah, the toxic hazard.
That's a phrase I
Yeah.
was not expecting to hear. Most badass janitorial stuff.
Well, only for the most dangerous needs when we need a full suit. So they gotta have something toxic here.
Yeah,
So
and well, I would inform everybody that hey, look, we were offered, but we got the information anyway. So it's up to everybody if they want to vouch for the guys or not.
who are we vouching for?
Well, as a reminder, so one of the other two crews,
Hmm.
the captain, scheduled a meeting. Like basically, the meeting was just the captain, Gleisner, and then Jack and Tobiah. They met in in the hotel room that Jack and Tobiah rented, and he was basically making an offer like, my team's hacker. We basically went straight to the CSEC, hacked into their system, and what we'd be willing to give you the information we got if you're willing to team up with us.
Yeah, but we got that information,
Yeah,
so
so
I
they
mean,
don't have any bargaining power anymore.
yes. So
Mhm.
it's up to you if you want to use that information to, say, hey, you can, yada yada yada, confirm that we got the kill, and we kind of vouch for you, or blah blah blah.
Yeah,
Whatever.
because keep in mind, it's like if you vouch for them, and if if Speaker Vosk buys it or like accepts that explanation, then you enter the syndicate with at least one confirmed ally, because they would undoubtedly
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
appreciate you sticking your necks out for them. So
Yeah.
Let me
Yeah,
let
yeah.
me
So
talk
that's
to
the
Vosk. I'll get
question.
it sorted out.
talk to who? What?
Vosk.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, well, you met her briefly before when you were on Anchor Point, but she's obviously not here right now, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the question is, do you want to take this for ourselves? Mostly to not risk uh Vosk being like maybe surprised or mad, because it was supposed to be one team succeeds out of the three.
Yeah.
So we
Not
do have a
necessarily.
risk.
Not the way they spoke.
Well, actually, she
Really?
did say, first person, like first team to, get the kill and, confirm
Yeah,
it is the
first
one who win.
team. And
Well, yeah, in
to
the
do it
sense, but
succeed, but that does
yeah,
not mean also that the other teams can't also still get in on it. Let's just say
well,
the
And
first team
possible.
that does it is getting the most glory out of it.
the other thing Jack will point out to be concerned about is, what if one of these other teams try to take her out before we can? They might interfere with us. If we say we'll work with this other team that at least takes one competitor off the board, maybe
Mhm.
we get them to find out what the third team is doing and prevent them from doing it, clearing the way for us.
Use them as a stalling tactic.
Yeah, if the third team has even made it
Mhm.
here already,
Yeah,
but
because you know that Gleisner's team arrived, around the same time as you did, because you overcharged your engines, and it stands to reason that so did they. And I also did a roll that succeeded earlier, so because I realized I forgot to do that before, I will um, reveal that in chat. And it just says Frontier Marshals because I was using that as a stat block.
So I think what we make the deal is we get the kill, they run interference for us.
You mean like basically, task them with, focusing on, sabotaging the other team's efforts?
Yeah.
Yes, preventing
well,
And
them
then
from interfering with us.
yeah,
Like, what if
first
the other team?
checking where are they. Yeah. So
Yeah, let me just put a hypothetical, right? What if this third team put like a bomb in the meeting room and blew up the bomb right before we could take the shot, right? We don't want them
Mhm.
interfering with, or like they disrupted it and like they caused her to leave the meeting. We don't want them interfering with our plan.
Mhm.
So that's why what we can do is we can get this other team that's willing to work with us, have them run interference, and help us that way.
Yeah. I agree.
Mhm. So basically making sure that they
Yeah.
make sure the circumstances around everything are stable for our plan to be carried out without
Exactly.
mhm. Yeah, that would be, well, something more valuable for them also to do, since we have the information as well. So it could be
Mhm.
actually beneficial. They put in
So
actual work and we put the rest.
yeah. So what I want to
The
ask
counter
is
offer.
just okay. So well, first of all, I'm assuming you all have convened in the in your
Mhm.
hotel room, right? That's where you're having this
Yes.
conversation. Um,
Yeah.
so
Where's the
basically
shot being taken from?
the 19th, like basically, I'll pull up the map of your hotel room. So basically, this is your hotel room, and if you and for the other three places you want to drag yourselves on the map, sure, go for it. This is like the balcony, and the plan is basically just for Tobiah to pull up a chair with his pulse rifle and fucking sniper from across the.
So we're gonna take the shot from our hotel room.
Yeah, that's a bit of an issue. Maybe we could
No,
take
it's
from the
not.
roof of the building.
Doesn't
It
that
doesn't.
strike anyone else as like a
Okay.
really bad idea?
Yes. It needs to
I
be
also gave
a
them.
cutout
It
area where they can't link it to us.
also gave them a fake name when I came in.
That is
I
true.
mean, yeah, but they got cameras, right?
Yeah, we gotta take the video
They-
recording
They have
out first.
cameras, yes, but they don't. I'm pretty sure they don't have cameras of, you know, if the what's her Russian name
The
girl
Russian woman,
comes
Chekalova.
into our yeah, Chekalova comes into our room, it still implicates her as taking the shot.
Well, the
Mhm.
question is how are you going to get her into your room?
Well, that is a part of a plan I was not privy to.
I thought she was still passed out.
Well, she was passed out, but you didn't bring her with you.
Yeah, he left her kind of there at the bar. I
Okay.
kind of mentioned maybe bringing her, but then how would we make it to make
It's
sense
fine.
to her other
All right.
coworkers?
My suggestion then would be to figure out a way to get her here, maybe for a night, and then keep her.
Oh God.
Yeah, keep
Well,
her
Oh,
like stuck
jeez.
here
Well, so then my
till after
question,
the shot.
what I'll point out to kind of test this strategy is, if she's here, like if you keep her basically imprisoned in your hotel room and she's conscious, once she's out, she's going to,
Oh yeah,
spill.
she's gonna tell on us, but I my plan was to get her here, get her drunk again, and then, basically since she's blacked out drunk, keep her that way till after the shot's taken, and then we just disappear.
Oh, maybe for none of you to be here when she comes, she only
Yeah,
sees me and try to.
exactly.
She'll connect it to
If
me,
she's
though I
drunk,
am a
like
face that is.
when the cops show up and find her, they'll find out she's drunk and they'll be like, "How could this person who's absolutely wasted take this incredible sniper shot?"
Have you ever
Hmm.
known people to black out and then do some crazy stupid shit?
But there's a
I mean,
difference between
yeah,
doing
but
crazy,
like,
stupid shit and hitting an extreme range shot on a single target.
Yes.
yeah. The like 2 times I've been very, very drunk, I couldn't
I'm saying
I
get her
couldn't aim my
blackout.
feet at the floor.
I'm saying get her blackout drunk just so we can drug her long enough for her to not, get the alcohol out of the system. Then
There
Okay,
is also
however
a
you want to do it's
plan
fine. I'm just saying, like,
B.
she can't be drunk like at the time when
Yeah.
we're shooting.
I understand that.
Yeah.
True. Yeah, there are ways, but we have another possibility as well. If with Chekalava we won't be able to align everything up. Now, I'm all up for you taking your wonderfully aimed sniper shot, but even then, if it misses or if it doesn't outright kill her, we kind of screwed. So maybe we will need those ropes and to
Yeah,
do
because
be basically on standby if something goes wrong, not just to record evidence, but to finish the job if
Yeah,
needed.
I was
which
actually
does make
going to
sense.
ask about that. Like, I mean, because technically Tobias is the only one, who would really, I mean, unless somebody wants to provide security for him, um, Tobias obviously going to be at the hotel room taking the shot. Um, but that, kind of leaves the question of what the hell everybody else is doing, because I doubt everybody would want to just sit there and watch if there are more productive things to do.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
Maybe
we
we
should.
should
Yeah.
maybe we should bust into a different hotel room on the same floor or something like that. Just
Well,
because that would keep suspicion like not directly on us.
let me ask this question: would it be easier to take a shot from the roof of this hotel, and are there cameras there, versus a different hotel room?
Well, let me put it this way. So, I'll just draw a little diagram in the middle of this room. So, if you have, say, oh shit, that's white. That's not going to stand out well. So,
Mm-hmm.
White on white.
good old 212 orange. So, configure default. So, Okay, so say this is your building, and then say this
Mhm.
is the hold on, move this down. This is the
Ah,
building that the
it's in the middle,
yeah, it's
is what you're
because
getting. I
yeah, because
gotcha.
basically like so the hotel room, say the hotel room's right here, or the
Mhm.
meeting room, and then the hotel room's here. So it's easier to shoot down like this, but if you're on the roof, you're trying to shoot down like that, and you're
Yeah.
totally not gonna have line of sight.
Yeah. So my suggestion then would probably be find something that's at equal height, so it's just a straight a shot across.
So you're gonna go on to the 17th story of this building, so you're basically directly across from the CSAC, because
Yeah,
basically
and
you're on the 19th floor of the hotel. The 17th floor is where the meeting is taking place.
yeah, I'm thinking maybe go onto the same floor level and possibly swipe a cleaning person's key card to get into a room.
We could do that. Yeah, yes, according to the kill, that could be a good way to plan it. We still have the Chakalava issue to deal with, but I know we want to try with the sniper possibility, but may I suggest a plan B if you are up more for it, if you think it
What's
sounds
the plan
crazy.
B?
So since the rest of the team should be at the headquarters anyway to check to make sure we record, or if it doesn't fully work, to clean everything up. If you're already there, why not try a different approach from the building, since we are supposed to get in there as well? So amongst my cocktails that I have a very special dose that, when injected, turns any biological human being into a raging mass that will not stop against their will. They will kill anything and everything in front of them. So, why not kill two birds with one stone? Literally. Um, we find which one of the Russian delegates will be, the UPP delegates will be there at the time, and we find a way
Inject
into the
them with it.
building, inject them with it, and let them go haywire during the meeting.
All right, is that going to inject
How-
one of the delegates or one of the soldiers in the escort duty?
Either or.
Probably the soldiers is better, something with a gun.
Why don't we
So
inject the person that we're trying to kill so that they go on a rampage, go crazy, and then like police security forces have to shoot them. And then we don't even need to
But then it's
like
not you
frame a
killing her.
shot.
Exactly.
no, I don't think we have to kill her. We have to set up the circumstances that she
Yeah.
dies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like
record that. But the problem is
That
if
would
we do
require us
that
to
with,
have access to her. So like, if we already had
yeah,
a way to get to her earlier, we could just kill her some other way.
maybe we
but
could
it's
hit up
better.
like a zoo and steal a tranquilizer gun or something.
Yeah, about that.
Well, we have about that. That's
He has one.
Oh,
with
yeah, so
Chaklava. So that's how we got into that situation. So I didn't have to go through with the full deeds. She got passed
Mhm.
out, but not by alcohol. So I have tranquilizer darts and I have raging darts for now. So we could use either or. But the problem is, if we do that for her, for our target, there is a slight risk that people are able to subdue her and she lives. So that's why I think some of the security personnel inject them. They have guns, they go fucking mad, and
mm,
let them do the rest. We will record that we are the ones who injected it. We will have a personal PDAT camera, something to record that action, but then let the
Mhm.
rest play
Yeah, I
out.
was
What
going to
do you
ask
So
think?
who
so a
has.
couple issues.
Can I just ask this real quick, please?
Mhm.
I was just going to ask, does anybody have like colonial marine armor? I think Tobias, did you get yours back or did you lose it?
Yes, I did.
Okay. So the colonial marine armor, I know for a fact has a helmet cam, and then I think the
Yes.
eco suit. Does that have? Oh, it no, it
I
has a
have an
headlight.
eco suit.
It just has a
Oh.
headlight. I thought it had a camera, but
The
I have
Prometheus
a PDAT.
has one.
yeah, I mean, you can. That's basically like a space iPad, so you can take photos and videos. So, but what was your question, Megas?
Okay, so I have two problems with the use the berserker poison theory. So first, how would we ensure that the berserker poison goes off at the right time? Because obviously, like, if we inject them, then there has to be some period of time between when we inject them to when they're in the presence of the diplomat, and then it goes off, or it activates.
We would have to do it literally, yeah, literally right before the meeting, as they're going as they're going in a few seconds,
Yeah.
minute
So
before.
okay, so that's a problem.
Risky.
So number
Yes.
two is, let's say we successfully trigger it on a guard or somebody else. How do we know that the person they end up shooting is the person we want them to shoot and not just somebody else? Right? It's I don't think that this is a reliable way to do it.
True. They can accidentally kill other people, and they get then taken down before they are even able to get the target. It would be more like hoping that they would just kill a bunch of people and the target would be one of them, but it is very imprecise. So
Okay, I have a question then. So is this drug, can it only be injected? Can it be aerosolized?
It's not an airborne thing. It's like a dart.
Injection. Yeah.
Okay.
It's
I was gonna
liquid.
say maybe we could like poison the air or something,
Like
and
gas
get
the
everyone
room.
in the room and they all go crazy.
Yeah.
Imagine just darting a bunch of the security personnel. Oh my god!
Like that's
what a
I mean, that's a hilarious idea, but unfortunately, I mean, you guys don't have the
very
resources
very
to do
hard
that.
to do.
Yeah,
That
okay,
that would be impossible for now.
Okay, so I think that the only way to do it is we have to be the ones to directly like take her out, whether that's shooting her, whether that's blowing her up, some kind of thing like that. Like we can't leave the chance that something else goes wrong. So
You know,
if
what we
we're not
could
confident
do.
Hold on,
in the
finish, please.
sniping, if we're not confident in the sniping, then we should do something else like plant a bomb beneath the room or I don't know, some kind of thing like that, right?
What I'm thinking is if we get her with the or if we get our target with the raging dart, right? Then like we could just shoot her and be like she was going crazy and killing people, you know? Like have someone on the ground there.
We'd snipe her or something.
Yeah, because I'm not sure what the fixation of when you use the darts on her specifically are, because like you've got Tobiah.
Cool.
Well, I mean, yeah, but it's like for practical reasons, you've got Tobiah with a like aim-assisted pulse rifle targeting from the comfort of the hotel.
Yeah, I would say it's way better. Inject whatever her name is, the Russian agent. Inject
Chekalova?
her with it. Yeah, Chekalova. After we take out
Custodio?
the diplomat. And that way, like when the police show up in the room, because they're gonna like backtrack it, like she goes crazy on them, and they probably have to take her out, right?
That could be. Yeah, she goes on
How
a
long
rampage.
does it last?
Varies. It varies.
But
give her
like,
an extremely high dosage.
how much does it vary?
That's a good point.
Between 5 and 20 minutes, between 1 and 12 hours, like what are we looking at?
So in terms of the stats, so basically just so you guys know the exact stats, so that when he shoots somebody with berserker darts, the target must have succeeded a stamina roll. If the roll fails, the target no longer distinguishes between friend and foe. When hit by a dart, they will choose a random target and continue to attack it until the target or themselves are broken.
So okay, so yeah, so
it's
I think we could
risky.
do that. The other thing I thought up of is so they're going to be in this conference room that's like a window. This is the future. Maybe there's like some kind of like air car or something we could like
Gyrocars,
remotely control and like fill it with some bombs and just run it into the conference room.
With her, with Chekalova strapped in.
Yeah,
we can do a kamikaze run. Fuck yeah! I think you've got it.
Oh God, that's evil.
We got it.
Welcome, welcome, sir. Yes, it is.
I was trying to find a GIF of in Prometheus when they activate the ion propulsion, the ship like rockets forward and crashes into the engineer ship. but there surprisingly wasn't a gif of that.
That's the best we have yet, because we can try to make sure that, well, all of them fucking die there amongst a target, but also our Chekalava, we have there's no need of, would they be able to detect any substances? Would they be able
Right.
to, was she drunk, was she not?
Well,
And
yeah,
she's
because
dead.
she'd be missed.
Exactly. So
Well,
the
but the one thing I
motive,
will point out is that with this gyro car is that it's much easier to see a fucking flying car, zooming towards the window rather than just suddenly bullets fly
it
through
is.
and hit the target.
We could have somebody by the emergency exit, just
Here's
as a backup.
Well,
here's my
it's-
idea. We
Yeah, go
still
ahead.
go with the flying car plan, but it's ran in after the shot has been taken.
Okay, cause panic and everybody's distracted on.
And then
Look
the
at,
car rams in and explodes.
we could do that, a double kind of to make sure,
That
but
makes
we
it
need to
more
lock.
complex, right? You have to look at
Yeah,
it
it
from the
does.
investigator perspective. Be like, okay, so why would someone shoot and run a car in? You know,
Right.
That's true.
we want this to
Style
happen, and we
points.
want it to make it seem like it's very simple. Like, oh, the UPP just wanted to take her out.
Well, that would basically
Regarding the car,
confirm it.
yeah, but then we would be question how many actors were involved. Well,
Not to mention
were.
why the
You did set
UPP
up
would
2 of 'em.
assassinate all of their personnel in addition to one diplomat,
Oh, fuck.
That could be a problem, because what if some of those people, like, specifically we don't want to die, you know? Like, what if
We-
part of the mission is
You're telling
just
me
this one
people
guy?
would wonder why a crazy authoritarian socialist regime would kill their own people?
Well, well, but also we could frame it, yes, as UPP, but as a personal matter. We could maybe frame a note of her as like, oh, these are traitors. They want to sell the UPP out, and that's
Yeah.
why she does it.
Yeah, that makes sense. But I was just thinking. So can we go back to a map of the city?
Sure. I will get that pulled up. Alexandria Colony.
Okay, so like the building that this is going to be in, it's going to be in the CSEC building, right?
Mm-hmm. Like it's directly
So
across
yeah,
from the
so like
hotel.
this is at the main intersection of the city. So there's like probably vehicles flying all over the place, right? So
Right.
you just have the vehicle that we commandeer like swerve at the last minute. Like they would only have a few seconds to react. Like it's not like it's gonna be moving real fast. They're not gonna be paying attention to it, right? Like they're not gonna have time to get away.
Do they
Fun
have
fact: the
some
gyro
sort
car
of
can go 250
security?
kilometers an hour.
Yeah, that thing's a bucket. So
Okay.
the only concern that I would
Holy
have
shit.
is there some kind of automated defense that would shoot down
Yeah.
something like that, right? Because if you think
Do they
about
have any AAs?
yeah, like well, if
Anti-aircraft?
you think about current buildings, right? Like there's all of these things that they put in like bollards to like prevent people from running trucks into them, right? So like, is there some kind of defense mechanism that we would have to sabotage or take out?
In this case, I would say
Exactly.
no.
Well, we have a speeding flying car in our future, I think.
Well, but yeah, that depends on you actually getting that car, and also if you were saying you wanted to rig it
Oh.
up with bombs, you
We
would have to
have a
get
setup. We have quite a setup to do.
yeah, if you want to
And we
figure
have
out that
to get
plan.
a
But
lava.
like I said, what I
Well-
want to know is, because I asked this before and didn't really get a solid answer. So Tobiah obviously is in the sniper position. For the other four, I mean, are you going to do what I suggested before of like getting some ropes and winches and then rappelling down into the building to finish off anybody else, or
No.
No,
I think if
I
we
think
run a giant car laden with C4 into the room, I don't think we need to go in there.
I mean,
yeah,
if
I'm with Jack in that sense. Just do that. Make sure it's loaded enough with it. Maybe have Tobias as backup in A Star's Reach, just looking at the scope, checking just in case if she's still alive. But hopefully he won't have to ever shoot a shot.
also
Hopefully
I think here's an important question: who's driving the car?
Is autopilot a thing?
Let's see. And I doubt you could. I mean, I think autopilot more works as like, hey, I want to
can
get
make
to the
it.
local bar. Not.
Jack gets a glint in his eye and he says, "I can make it.
Drone,
I
drone,
can
drone
do it."
control. Lovely.
Let's. So gyro cars.
Oh, isn't there like a piece of equipment that you can buy for like remote controlling stuff?
Yeah.
For centuries, it exists, but
Well, no,
maybe
no,
we
no. There
can
is the
jury
PR
rig.
put that you can use to remote operate certain vehicles.
Oh,
Let's
lovely.
see. So the gyro car in the description doesn't say anything about having like an autopilot or GPS or anything like that.
We could spend time, yeah, building that in, buying and building what we need, and stealing what we need.
Okay. So hold on. Let's see the PR put. Let's see how much that is.
Yeah, how are we gonna get all these bombs?
So
Okay, that
well,
thing's
first of all,
$9,000.
yeah, $9,000. So a PR put is off the table.
Okay, but we wouldn't have to do.
Yeah,
We
I
would
was
just
about
have
to
to
say, I don't think
pre-program
we
it,
have that kind of money.
right? We wouldn't need live control. We would just need to pre-program it. So we would just need to I would just need to program in like a flight path, and like at the specific time turn and go to the specific location.
Maybe if we, yeah, steal one or whatever, somehow get it on the roof of our hotel or the balcony, whatever, and then just when things are supposed to go from the Stars Reach, just full throttle, straight path from there to that window and kaboom, trying to minimize the need to program swerves and all that. Just straight path. If we are able to park it somewhere on the roof inconspicuously, put a drape over it.
Okay, so I see that there is
How would
another
we
piece
get
of
the hover
equipment
car
we
to
could
the roof?
potentially use. There is a head-mounted sight that says it's used with remote control of sentry gun. I mean, maybe we could use that to just like rig up like a very simple control thing, or at least letting us see what the car sees or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I
That
would say
thing is
the
only
200
like
bucks.
yeah, $200. So that thing is much more affordable.
Right, but I would say that, considering that the head-mounted sight is specifically mentions for targeting like sentry gun stuff, and the PR put is closer to like remote piloting vehicles, because I think if memory serves in Colonial Marines Operations Manual, it mentions like it can remote pilot like APCs and stuff, like certain ground vehicles. So
Yeah.
the problem is that these gyro cars, like they don't have any, as I said, they don't. It's not mentioned that they have any kind of autopilot system.
Mhm.
So like there's nothing to
Okay.
remotely steer. It's not a question of like can you
True.
hack into it to program it? Like there's nothing to hack into.
Yeah, they don't have autopilot probably on this colony for that. Maybe for security reasons, whatever. But I have another idea. We could James Bond this.
How?
We drive it straight, and we just jump off halfway.
Okay.
Parachute, buy a parachute, or have a
Yeah,
winch
they do
somewhere,
have
something grappled
parafoils. You
them.
could buy a parafoil.
Exactly.
You would
That
need
can
piloting in
Tobias
order
somebody.
to jump out and steer it.
Who here knows how to pilot things?
Not me.
See.
Comrade,
Ah.
are you volunteer? Are you volunteering or are you being voluntold?
See, I'm good at the piloting thing, not so much like other things.
We were not asking other things. Just a straight, quick drive, the simplest thing possible.
Now the bad news I will say with parafoils, that's $1,250.
Why
We
don't we
can
just
pull
steal
in.
shit?
Yeah. So
That.
I guess I just want to close on the autopilot. I mean, I feel like these air cars for general use, like random civilian people would have to be able to use them. So they have to have some basic like fly-by-wire technology, right? So um, I just want like, what's the practicality of any kind of role, or could we like jury rig something to remote control it?
Well, as I'm thinking about based on what you just said, that 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 I suppose that's a fair point about autopilot. That I mean, because like now it's a case where you would still have to do a roll to try to base. Okay, so let me put it this way. So with most GPS and autopilot things, right? Like they have like pre-coded destinations that are part of like a GPS system. So
Right.
like for example, like it has destinations like the fucking front like the front of the CSEC or at the Stars Reach or Angel's Haven or like designated locations. So you're basically programming a very specific set of coordinates for it to drive into.
Right.
So I in that case I will allow that. But
Okay.
obviously
So
that
then,
means you have to get your hands on a car first. So.
yes, and then I would have to succeed in some roles to reprogram it
Mm-hmm.
and to set it all up, and probably disable like whatever security
Yeah. Now
things that
yeah,
prevent it from. I'm sure it has like, you know, motion like distance
anti-tamper. Yeah.
sensors. Like
Um.
cars now, right, have the distance sensors and
Mhm.
stuff. So I'm sure that
So
these cars would have at least that stuff.
yeah, in that case, because that begs the question: are you guys going to try to rent a car or steal a car?
Deal probably is the best option.
Yeah, to not have connections to us so directly.
But I will
Stealing
point
might be
out,
Could
I
rent
mean,
the
better.
car in
yeah.
what's her
Or
face's name?
does she have a vehicle?
Okay, who are we Who are we talking about here?
Chikalava? I doubt she
Yeah,
has a
Chocolava.
gyro. I think that costs a bit more out of her pay range, but we could check.
Because if she has a vehicle, you can just, perhaps get her to come here, and then we use her vehicle to blow it up so it looks like it was them.
Right, but she's part of a security
If
delegation
right.
that wouldn't, the
Oh
individual
yeah,
members
yeah.
aren't expected to rent out their own vehicles. They're covered by their bosses.
Yeah.
My only concern
actually
with
thinking of
stealing a vehicle is like, might the police pick it up and stop it
Exactly,
before
yeah.
it gets
If
there?
it's reported stolen, they can
yeah,
track the license plate.
Just
we can
Hmm.
then rent and say we'll pay soon or something,
We
or
could
give
just
that
find some dude on the street and be like, "Hey, we'll give you $500 to let us borrow your car for a few days."
Why?
Like the rental place, they're all out. I'm desperate,
I can. Jack is like, guys, I can just hack, Enterprise rent a gyro car.
True.
I can get us a
or we could
reservation.
yeah, or we can actually rent. We probably have enough money to rent it for a day, and they just don't know that it'll be the last day they
I'll
have
say
that
this
car.
much right now.
But
So
we
for
don't
the
want any connection to us, right? So we want it to be
Yeah, we'll pay
to
in
make it
cash.
look like she rented it, probably. So
Okay.
I can hack into their systems. I can put a rental under her name,
okay,
and we can set it up.
hold on, just
That
check.
could be that could be a plan. Yes. Yeah, but we would have to find Chikalava and get her drugged to sleep and here in time because yes, they are security. They are supposed to be probably at the CS. The CSEC there at the time that we want to pull this off. So I'll have to get her before that, fake a message from her that I don't know, she has this or that issue. She won't be there at the exact
Okay, so this is
time.
what I'm gonna do. Because once again, I gotta ask. You know, I'm assuming Jack will probably, for the sake of the once the day of the assassination mission happens, that he'll probably be at the Stars Reach alongside Tobiah. Am I correct on that? Just so you can pilot the car into the CSEC.
Well, I mean, I would be wherever we have to launch the car from. So probably we would want to find some like warehouse or private area where we
Okay.
can, set it off, and I like punch in the final command and it goes on its path.
Okay. So Jack will be doing that. Tobiah obviously still at the apartment or the hotel room. For Dave, Kelly, and Artyom, like for the actual day of the assassination, barring any plans that certain characters might have between then, where are the three of you going to be?
Hmm. Well, it sounds like we can like code the thing to take
just
its
dragons.
own trip, so I wouldn't have to do any piloting, right?
Yeah, that's the intent of what Jack's doing.
Okay.
And I'm just dragging these tokens onto the map so you guys can kind of, get a sense of where everybody is.
Mm-hmm.
And if you just want to be at the hotel room, you can. It's just a case of, if you.
I was thinking maybe we get everything ready for our quick retreat escape when we are sure that when Tobias sees through his scope, if they are all dead, if our target is down, and we basically have the car running, so to speak, so that we can.
Oh, like you mean the party ship?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, keep in mind you do have the two supervisors that have been at the ship that you can just tell them to get the ship ready.
Oh, true. Well, on the day of the assassination, I mean, we can all be there near Tobias probably, and the hard part is before that, getting renting the car, getting a Chekalava, and yeah, if we want to make sure that everything goes boom correctly, we might want to fill with some explosives
Yeah,
or
because
something that
speaking
we
of
have to
which, you'll
find.
be pleased to hear that explosives are like a Type 4 breaching charge, for example, is only $200.
That is nice.
Surprisingly.
That's pretty cheap, if I'm being
I
honest.
can afford
I
one.
thought that'd be a tad more expensive. Yeah, I'll buy one as well.
Okay,
just so
well
we
you'll
have.
have to. You'll have to go down probably to the ammunition
True.
over here. Is that what you guys are gonna do?
Yep.
Because I have a little scene. I
Yes.
was hoping you'd say that. So you go down. You find out that the gun store is Gunny Horgus Emporium of Guns, and
Of
you
course
see
it
the
is.
you see a sign out front. It's basically like that, like Arlie Irby like pointing at you, and there's a big caption that says you need these guns, and so
Why do I get the Torg feeling from this?
well no you yeah, you go in and you see this guy. And he looks up and he shouts, "Hoorah, Semper Fi, do or die, hold him high, eighth and nine," with a rifle in hand, says, "Welcome to Gunny Horgus Emporium of Guns. This is your rifle. There are many like it, but this one can be yours."
We saw the sign outside. It said we needed guns, so we thought we should come in here and get some guns. I think your sign is very persuasive,
Oh,
sir.
you just saw his image, I take it?
Hmm.
Yeah.
How many guns do we have to buy for you to afford
It's gonna
a
kill
neck
me.
transplant?
To afford a what transplant?
A neck transplant.
He's got the weight of all those guns on his
Well, yeah,
shoulders.
I mean, what do you think he did with all those guns after Steel Talons?
No.
Hmm.
I see you
Massive
have a
cargo
beautiful
hold full of
business over here.
guns.
I have no idea how the hell you have all of this here, but it's
my
quite a
God.
collection, sir.
Yeah, we're talking like a store the size of Walmart, and it's just entirely full of guns.
Walmart of guns. Ooh, that can get some people sweating.
Cody, can you play the song I posted in the Discord?
Oh boy.
Well, I
what is
wouldn't have
that?
it, for like it wouldn't show up in the. I mean, I don't have it on the soundboard, so I can't play it for the players. But
Listening to it.
Oh, I'm listening to it now.
but yeah, especially that second song, like it's like overtly country music, but like, oh yeah, I see that fucking GIF that was posted in chat.
Mhm.
Nice. But
Just the interesting that
Yeah.
song is great.
But yeah, Horgus no, he sees Kelly, points, and he's like, "Miss, you seem like the kind of lady who deserves only the best." And he grabs two guns, like, "This here's an M41A pulse rifle, the finest weapon issued by the Corps. This is a Wayland Storm rifle, and I hear you now, Horgus, what's the difference?" It's quite simple. The range on the latter far exceeds the former. But if you want range on a budget, let me introduce you to this fine M42A scope rifle. With this weapon, you could nail a fly in the ass from 5 clicks out. But if there's
Seems
something more
appealing.
specific you're looking for, you have but to ask.
I know, sir, that you have guns, but how about the big bada booms? Do you have any explosives lying around for construction work? Of course.
He says, that's affirmative. What kind of explosive are we looking for? Rockets, explosives, grenades?
Big ones.
The
C4.
the
Putty.
ones that go very loud and boom. C4.
I got you.
Kind of bring down buildings.
I got just what you're looking for. Fall in, he says as he starts like marching through the aisles to lead you to the explosives aisle.
Hmm.
Kelly, I like this one.
And then he's like singing cadence
This is
himself
way
as,
more-
as
this
he's
is quite a character.
As going through it all, it's like, Governor Dan is a nasty bitch, got Arcturian crabs in a 7-year itch, and then he gets to the explosives aisle, and he pulls out like a giant like crate of fucking breaching charges.
Why do I feel like if somebody lights a match?
Seeing all of this legally accessible weaponry, Jack will get a tear in his eye and say, "God damn it, I love capitalism."
Well, I mean, you have to consider this is in the ICSC, so like it's not really bound by any laws,
there.
and there's a huge smuggling industry. So this is like this is the perfect place for fucking Drill Sergeant Horgus to hawk all of his guns.
The best part of capitalism.
You know, it's
Mm.
fitting that this is the Night City map.
Yep. Yep.
So, but yeah,
So-
Oh my god, I just realized that.
yeah, but yeah, so Gunny Horgus, I mean, he pulls out, like this crate, and is like, these are some fine Type 4 breaching charges for $200 a piece.
What would you say, good sir? You seem like a man of business, like a man who understands when people are in need. Is there a discount that we can get if we get two? That we can get a third one on the house or something?
And he says, well, I do give military discounts for my brothers in arms in the Marines.
I just imagine
Let me just
being...
make a call. Tobias.
Oh no.
Yeah, and by the
Get
way, I'm
your ass
assuming by
out
this
here.
point it's kind of skipped ahead in time because there's no way
Yes.
Yeah. So hold on, what is
Yeah.
it? How do I skip ahead? Move forward 5. Oh, not 5 days.
Everyone's doing their own thing.
Hours.
I'm not on the map.
Oh, definitely not 5 days. It's boy.
Yeah.
Well, the
so-
store is big. Let's be
yeah,
fair. The store is big.
So, Artyom, are you going to do that other thing you were asking me about, or?
Yeah.
Okay, so, but then, so Tobias shows up, and then I mean, Gunny Horgus gives you the same like bombastic greeting that he gave everybody else.
When he starts his bombastic greeting, I'm going to say, hit the deck! I'm ducking cover.
And then hold on, I don't have it on a
Our friend is
soundboard,
not
but
well.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
hold on, where is? I have it somewhere.
He's just a lonely Marine veteran that's looking.
Well,
to
no,
get
I have
into
this in the
war
Underworld
business.
chat. I don't have it on my soundboard, but basically Horgus sees it. He's like,
What is your major malfunction, numbnuts?
Ah.
I'm just like, yeah.
Yes, all of them.
He's just
All
passing
of
out
them,
on the
sir.
floor.
He really wants those C4.
I'm going into full Twitch mode.
What was the point of calling him in?
And
Truth
like,
as a colonial Marine for your
he-
troubled brothers in arms.
he's yelling at me, and I'm just like, I'm having flashbacks. It's like, and I'm just like, oh wait, yeah, he's not here no more.
Well, you see like an officer, or potentially formerly an officer, that you zap out of. Yeah, I get it. Which says,
Yeah.
like, let me see some identification there, son.
Pulls out 2 dog tags. Oh wait, puts the one of the dead guy back.
And
Oh man.
so he he like he says, "Good to see another Marine in my emporium of guns. I'd go back to war with you anytime." And then he will give you a 25% discount on the on one of the breaching charges.
I am like now standing at full attention in salute.
Do we want to get just the 2 or 3 then?
Oh, I thought you were just getting one.
Oh fuck no! We want that thing to go up in glorious hellfire.
We're making sure the entire building comes down.
Okay. What?
Well, the
Whoa! What?
floor.
That's
No,
a
no,
little
the
bit
floor.
much.
No. 2 or 3 breaching charges will only destroy a floor. Maybe the upper floors will maybe have some issues, but it'll be all fine.
I mean,
we
keep
just
in
want to
mind
make sure
they're just breaching charges. I mean, they do have like a blast radius like C4, but I mean, it's not that big of a fucking explosion.
Exactly. That's why we
I mean,
can
it's
go with 3.
accentuated by the car. Like when
He's
you
got
detonate
rockets, doesn't he?
yeah, he has rocket launchers.
Okay,
Is
but
it cheaper if you just get the rockets?
or maybe a bunch of grenades?
So let's see. An M5 rocket launcher is 1800. A reload is I think it's 5% of the cost. So 5% of 1800. Only $90. But
Oh, so you could just
the rockets, number one, they don't have any kind of remote detonation feature, if that's a concern. And the second thing is they're really designed for armor penetration, not for a blast.
Yeah.
So
How
your
much do
odds-
grenades cost?
Yeah.
The M41.
So
the grenades that come with it.
so M40 grenades are $60 a piece.
would it be smarter to maybe just get a fuck ton of those instead of C4?
You could get one breaching charge for the remote set off thing and then fill it with grenades the rest of the way.
Oh, I love that.
Okay, well.
Yeah, let's do
well,
that.
Gunny
Oh.
Horgus, I mean, he'll still give you the 5% military discount, so each grenade would be $45 instead of 60.
Okay. So let's do some calculations.
Jack
And
has
he was giving us
$600.
a
I don't know
discount on the breaching
much less he
charges as well, right?
Yeah, because
I am
Tobias there, if
broke.
Tobias is the one, like, if he, I mean, obviously you can give him your money and just kind of collectively buy the stuff. I'm just saying that because Tobias is there, anything you buy from his emporium of guns, you're getting a 25% discount on.
Okay. Yeah, so the breaching charges with the discount are $150 a piece,
Mhm.
and then the grenades are $45 a piece. So it's just how much we want to spend, basically.
Yeah,
And I'm
I
willing
only
to
got 50.
throw in some money. So just like
Dave would insist that
Yeah.
for his previous fuck up, he'll use up his little remaining cash that he has. So whatever we can take for 380. So a breaching charge and the rest in grenades. Let me do some math calculations.
Yeah, I'd say
So-
Add a
subtract the
50
breaching.
to it.
you want to spend all your money in grenades.
I only have $50, so I'm just like.
I have
here.
380. I have 380. Dave had a fuck up. He will own up to that. Let me just calculate.
I'm
So
giving.
I have.
I have
I'm using the.
580.
Did we discuss how much like we needed to spend on supplies for this mission ahead of time? Because we could just rule it that like I pitched in a little bit, you know.
We
Probably.
could, but we will be okay for this with this. For now, we're getting a. Well, we're not
Okay.
getting a payday for the next thing for this one, but it'll come. It'll come. He's a synthetic. He won't eat. He's not spending cash on other things.
You don't eat food, so like it doesn't matter on nutrition.
Yeah. He'll be
Yeah.
okay. But let me
I
think.
need my liquor money.
So I have an extra. I'm just calculating how many grenades I can get. So that'll be 150 plus 80. That is 230. So I have 230 left. Divided on 45. Let me see. It's gonna be a lot of grenades.
You think?
Are you gonna like duct tape
We
the
can take
grenades to the
The
outside
dashboard.
of the car, or are they
probably
just
to
gonna
the
be all on the inside?
C4. We'll stick it
Hmm.
in the glue in the Goopy C4. It'll be a nice art project. I can take 5
Ah.
grenades along with C4.
You could make a smiley face out of grenades in the C4.
Yes. The Daves were always a artistic bunch.
The
We like to
ambassador would
express
love that.
ourselves.
Mm.
For you, spelled out in grenades.
What day is it?
It is the 6th, the Friday, like basically the day before the peace conference, and you've got just a little over 24 hours before the conference.
What month is it?
February.
February? Late Christmas gift?
Very late Christmas gift.
Well,
Yes.
since we want to frame the UPP, we can do like, from Russia with love or
Oh,
something. But yeah, so it'll be one breaching charge and 5 grenades.
all right. Well, I mean, just deduct your money and then add those items accordingly.
Yes, I have $5 remaining.
You could get a pack of gum.
I have $5. You say that like it's an achievement.
God, and I thought fucking Tobiah was broke.
Well, it's for a good cause. It's for a good cause. I may become explosion lover. Who knows? I just need to put in the items now. Let me just.
Okay. Well, I mean, you could just keep track of them if you're not like personally using them. So.
I'll just add it in notes because we're all putting it on the goddamn car anyway. So
Right.
one breaching charge and 5
Yeah.
grenades.
Okay, so you before I cut over to the next player, are you going to? Well, first of all, I mean, is anybody actually going? I doubt it, but is anybody else going to buy anything from the Emporium of Guns?
Mm-mm.
All right, I figured. So as
We'll
for
remember them
Jack,
for later.
for the sake of
Mark
hacking
it
into
save.
the dealership. Well, the plan was to hack into the dealership, right?
Yeah, to get
Okay.
a
I would say do a Comtech, and I would say at a probably just a flat roll.
Okay, I get a +2 for my my thing. Yeah, so I'll use the second success to. Well, is that enough to win it?
Yeah, I mean it's not opposed. Are you going to use the
Okay.
stunt to cover your tracks, or?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
It's all legal.
So, was the intent to have a car, like, rented in Chekalova's name, or was it?
Yes.
Okay. So you get that, and then, are you going to go down to the dealership and pick it up yourself, or are you going to arrange for it to be delivered to you?
Yeah. Well, if they would do that, then we'll arrange for it to be delivered somewhere. Yes.
All right. So
Yeah, a
it'll be delivered
location
somewhere where
somewhere
you can pick it
nearby.
up. Where exactly, it doesn't matter. So, okay. So let's see. So, uh, Jack's doing that. RTM is handling a different matter. Tobiah, Dave, and Kelly are at Horgust's gun shop. Is there anything else you guys want to do during this day,
Wait,
or
what is Artyom doing?
don't worry
I'm at
about it?
Vodka R Us.
Yeah, he's just getting drunk.
Yeah. Well, I'm preparing for that later.
Vodka R Us. God
Yeah.
damn.
Get it? Because R Us and
Rush.
RUS.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lovely. The next step will be to arrange and find our dear Chocolava again. because we need her in that goddamn seat.
Yeah, you know,
That'll be interesting.
finding her is probably going to be a problem.
Yeah, 'cause it's a big fucking city and you have no idea where she went.
Time for some snooping around the city.
Yeah, so I'll advance maybe a few hours.
You could go
We can
bar
first
hopping again
ask.
and
Well, yeah,
see if you
first
can
go
pick
to
her
the
up again.
bar. First go to the bar and ask if anybody knows her. We've had such a lovely time. I can't keep this lady out of my mind. Basically that. So he's
She
trying to
passed out at
find
the
her.
bar, and I just left her there. You know,
Yeah. So
She got tired after. It's
So yeah,
normal.
the bartender there, Heath Davis, basically just grumbles something about it's like, well, tough shit, she's not here. I don't
Does
give a
she
damn
come
about
here
your love life.
regularly? Does she come here regularly? Have you seen her before?
As is, how the fuck would I know? She's come here once. I don't even know her name.
you could slip him $5 as a bribe.
Well, he definitely seems a bit like grouchy and not really and like sleazy, like Garvey, like, oh, I might know if you might get with me a while, but this guy's not in that kind of mood.
Oh, he just gives no fucks.
Exactly.
I will kind of call Artyom if he's at Vodka or Us. Does he maybe see her around? He gives a description. She was
Yeah, yeah, it
at
could be
it.
like maybe the city has like a sort of like Russian oriented club.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't see her here. Is she here, Cody?
No, she's not.
Okay, yeah. I don't see her here.
Dave will just hop around from bar to bar, any culture club or whatever for UPPs, and basically spend his time scouting around as much as he
Yeah,
needs
so
to.
how long are you going to be doing that?
Until he finds her.
Oh my god, you fucking stalker.
Well, we fucking need. Wait. She will be. She's on security tomorrow. We can just fucking make a stakeout and wait for to see her out of seasick. She'll be coming by there sooner or later. Maybe
Okay,
if we get
so
Tobias with a scope to just scan for
yeah.
her. Maybe I
So I
can.
just want to confirm, is anybody, this is basically the last full day before the peace conference. Is there any sort of preparation that anybody wants to do? What's up?
We should hit up a cleaning supply store and make sure that the hotel room is bereft of any DNA evidence of our own.
Well, you have to remember, I'm taking the shot from the same floor level.
Well, yeah, if you're gonna be if you're gonna be doing that, you're definitely gonna need to do some kind of roll to get access to one of those rooms because they're not just open rooms. You have to have like a key card.
Yeah, that's why I said hit up the cleaning crew for their key card.
Okay. In that case, I'm gonna say it's opposed mobility versus observation to try to catch up to one of the janitorial duties and swipe the guy's card.
Look at me, I got a 5.
Well, if you're gonna do it, then you're gonna need to do the roll.
I have a 7.
What specific role type is that again? Sorry.
Mobility.
It's mobility versus observation.
Yeah. So here's my suggestion. Can I help distract the cleaning person?
Sure. You can.
So Kelly can swipe the card.
Oh, Kelly's gonna do it.
But Dave,
Yeah.
Dave can help since, I figured out that there's no fucking reason to search for Chocolava since she's gonna be somewhere there eventually by tomorrow. So he can help, especially with the cleanup crew. He has a bit of experience, being a doc, etc.
All right.
So and he has good mobility.
Okay.
I
So
could. I'm a very good talker. I could just like riz up the cleaning crew. Hey, baby, you come here often?
you clean up a lot of messes.
Oh.
And then it becomes small talk. It's like, oh, just a couple minutes ago, some kid threw up in the lobby.
Oh,
Ah.
sweet.
But in all seriousness, so,
Mobility?
well, hold on. It's going to be. I'll say if you want to do it this way, if Artyom, if you want to do a manipulation roll to try to distract and then like that's going to basically give whoever does the mobility roll a positive modifier.
Okay,
Dave has been
I like
practicing
this sound of that.
mobility last night.
Okay, so well first the manipulation roll. So do manipulation. Okay, so that'll give. Well, do you want to push?
Yeah, fuck it. Gonna have plenty of time to chill out in the meantime.
Okay, so you've got 3 total successes. So whoever's doing the mobility roll gets a +3.
Love it.
And I will do the observation for the cleaning person.
Yep. So I have a total pool of 7. I think that's the
I
highest
had
in the
8.
party, I think. Or does
Oh,
someone have better?
I had 8, though I can't push, but maybe I can use
+3.
my
+3.
Yeah,
story
do you want to use
points for
story points?
Yeah, I have full. I should start using it now.
How many?
Yeah.
I'll use 1. 2 should be enough. Come on. Oh God. Don't
Okay.
tell me it's not enough.
So, hey, my lips are sealed. But just is that your final answer? Is 1 success and then 1 story point?
Fuck it. Let's make the drama
Burn all
fun.
3 of
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
Okay.
No. I'm just you're using the one
Okay.
with my 1 success there.
Yeah, you reach like, hey, what are you doing? Answer yourself.
Sorry, was just passing through. You've been clogging up the hallways there.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Can you believe the nerve of this guy?
Yeah, I mean, it's just, the cleaning person's like, why don't you run along before I call security?
Oh, of course. And you know what comes out of this. I'm sorry for this. I really fucking am.
What are you gonna do?
He's gonna dart her.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Well, there goes the second story point.
Okay, so you're using a story point to stim the person?
To dart her. Yes,
oh god.
with
Okay, hold on. Let's see what the fucking that's a tranquilizer dart. I need to double
Oh
check.
god, yeah, her stamina. She needs a stamina thing.
Yeah, let's see
hope it's
what-
shit.
Hold on. Okay, I need to double check the dart types. Okay, so tranquilizer darts. The target must make. Oh well, in this case, the target make a stamina roll. The number of successes equal the number of rounds the target stays conscious. In that case, we might actually enter combat, but
Let's see.
Entering combat against the cleaning lady is hilarious.
Artyom, get ready for mouth. For the hand on top of the mouth. We do not need her to scream.
Okay, hold on. I don't have like a generic canvas map. I'll use because it's.
Does that make them forget too?
No.
No.
God damn it!
She'll be knocked out. She'll think she had a drunken night.
So I will.
He has experience with it.
Use. Oh, where's the stars reach floor? Okay, activate that. So let's see. So I'll just use a rim for this. Just represent this person, and then I will draw freehand. I'll just divide up the room into like zones and say this is the hallway. I know the actual hallway's up here, but it's way too short. So I would say you got maybe like Dave and where's Artyom?
Oh my god.
You're
I'm
not
right next to her.
Okay, so hold on, activate. Because she's gonna try to make a run for it and alert security.
She can try.
Okay, so
I mean,
combat
this
state.
is better than what we could do. I mean,
Okay, so toggle combat state. Do any of you I doubt it, but do you have fast reflexes?
No.
nope.
Okay, so draw all.
Did
Okay.
she do a stamina roll?
Yeah, I'm going to do the stamina roll first.
Okay.
So let's see. So stamina.
Can't have that much, right?
You'd think.
Dave's luck is very specific.
I had Dave selected, but she actually did get one success.
Oh my god, that's a lot of fucking dice.
Artyom, hand on mouth.
Yeah. Now, do you want to? Well, yeah. Do you want to swap slots? With any? I mean, if either of you want to switch.
Oh yeah, I have to. Would I be able to shoot her again on this one? Well, actually, yeah. Fuck it.
I mean,
if you're
shooting her
asking.
more than once isn't going to. Well, I mean, it might actually
Mhm.
risk killing her due to an overdose of.
Well, exactly. Who's going to look for like if she goes missing? This is Night City.
No,
Everybody
it's not Night City. It's fucking
comes here.
Alexandria.
Quick,
I
kick her in the
know.
balls.
Okay, but in all seriousness, so Dave, are you going to? Oh, I just realized with the initiative thing, this is like a swirling facehugger.
Oh,
That's neat.
Yeah, that's cool.
nifty.
Okay, so begin encounter. So Dave, what are you doing?
He's gonna shoot her again.
What are you shooting her with? Another tranquilizer dart?
Yes, with another tranquilizer dart.
Alright.
Is this short or engaged range?
I would say, I mean, that's up to you because you tried to swipe her card and then she kind of pushed you away.
Okay,
So I would say
I'll
probably
say
short.
short then.
Yeah. So.
Since okay. Now I have to fucking use my head. I have the full action there, so I'm gonna carefully aim and actually give me some goddamn dice.
All right.
Yay! I should be able to do this well. Yeah.
All right. That's one hit. So I guess I'll have her do a stamina roll.
I'll use my last story point on this. Fuck it. We ball.
Well, actually,
We ball this.
technically, I realized she would be taking damage.
Yeah.
Because she
got the
took the
damage
1
on
point.
first.
Hold on, let me see. So she took. Where's configure? Or oops, no, that's the wrong fucking thing. I needed to see.
It was just one.
No, wrong fucking thing. How did I fucking do this? Oh, token, that's out. Okay, so active data's not linked. So what I'll do? So she takes 1 point of damage from that. For the first shot. Did you say you're using a story point to hit her again, or
I'm
to do
using
another
I'm
damage?
using my last story point to increase, so that
The
hoping
damage.
that she won't get to stamina.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll say in this case, she actually will get a negative modifier to her stamina.
Yay.
Um,
This one fights like an elephant. Won't go down.
she still got one success.
But with giving the story point, does the 2 success kind of overcount?
Actually, shit. You know, I just realized. Actually, hold on. Doesn't the dart
Oh,
pistol
it's
say
just how long?
it can never do more than 1 point of damage?
True. But let me just check this. What we put there
For what the
for the
tranquilizer?
tranquilizer.
I was reading it just a
Uh,
second ago. It's the tranquilizer. On a
Oh,
successful hit, the target makes a stamina roll. The number of successes
I'm an
equal to the
idiot.
number of rounds the target stays conscious.
Yeah. I had no reason to shoot her again because the one success just means that she is up for 1 round before she falls to
Yeah,
the
it's
ground.
inevitable that she's going to go unconscious. It's just how many rounds she can.
I'm a goddamn idiot. Sorry. Can I then just retcon that to kind of then we just need to subdue her for 1 round before she goes unconscious.
Okay, if you want to try to do opposed close combat, then
Yeah.
do it.
I'm gonna retcon that too.
All right, all out.
Just trying to manhandle her, unfortunately. Oh, this is not going well for Davy. Well, that
Oh,
last story
jeez.
point is used on that to
Alright. She
try to
will...
fucking hold her.
Okay, in this case, actually,
It's
you know,
not working.
well, hold on. I think they changed it in second edition to where you both sides can push of a an opposed roll.
Maybe?
I mean, in her situation, she's definitely going to push, especially if she's about to go unconscious.
Yeah,
Like,
it
oh
makes
my
sense.
god.
Oh my god.
She fucking hits like a horse. Oh my god.
She's
We
just
went
rushing
What did they
around.
hire in?
She what the fuck? Wow, are you fucking kidding me? So, fun fact, the one skill I go to check the stunts, it just says another test, no stunts entered. Edit the skill stunts. Are you fucking serious?
They forgot to do that.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Are you
No,
fucking
the
kidding me?
stunts officially aren't
Well, I mean, but it still
part
says some of
anymore.
the ones in the like it had like heavy machinery. It still has those stunts. Range combat. It still has like close combat. So far is the only one that doesn't.
Of course. This is Free League, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, what else can you expect?
Let's see. Because I think one of the stunts is she can like attack you, right?
Counterattack, yeah, it used to be a thing, certainly. Don't know if it's officially still is, but it would make sense. With that much successes, yeah.
Let me just so you hold on. You used 1 or 2 story points or like total
I used
successes.
one story point to make this work, and it did not work.
Hold on. So, target
Dave
defends.
is not having a good time.
Interesting.
Get your shit rocked by a
If I'm by a
by a
cleaning
cleaning
lady.
lady, bro.
Yeah. From what I'm seeing for close combat attack on this little chart, I'm going to show players. So the target defends. Make an opposed roll for close combat. Reduce the number of successes you
Oh,
roll by the number. So if any successes remain, you hit and inflict your weapon's base damage +1 for each remaining success beyond the first. So hold on.
I'm just trying to look up. No. This is the target defense. Okay, yeah.
Do you have any armor?
Oh no.
Okay, so then basically she like elbows you in the mouth for 2 damage.
Lovely.
So, yeah, you should you
It's
take
not going
2
well.
take 2 damage. She does break free. That did take one of her. Actually, hold on, wait. Is grappling?
It's called now defending, so it's definitely a fast action that
Well,
she
right,
lost
but
there.
I can't remember if grappling still takes an action, or getting out of a grapple rather. Yeah, I don't see anything. Okay, well, I'll just assume it's still a fast action. So, but she does break free. She, that I assume is Dave's full turn.
Oh yeah, since I didn't need to shoot, I still have my fast action.
Yeah.
So yeah, if she decides to clog me again, I will defend.
Yeah, I say in this case, yeah, that's actually a good point. She is going to pick up the mop and fucking hit you with it.
I'm gonna try and defend against this.
Okay. So, hold on, where is blunt instrumental? Add that to her thing. So she doesn't have an action to like aim it, so she is just going to hit you with it. In this
think I
case,
need to
I'm
increase
going to have her push
combat.
based on the stress of the situation and the situation she's
Makes
in.
perfect
So
sense.
she's going to she pushes. She does not get a second success, but she did get 1 success, so you take 1 point of damage.
Okay.
And
He's leaking white.
yeah, and
What the
she
hell?
spent her her full turn basically. So Artyom, do you want to get involved or
Oh, geez, man.
like you're watching Dave like assaulting a cleaning lady and then she basically swinging her fucking mop like a lightsaber and hitting him in the face with it.
She will go down next round, but you have to subdue her.
Well, I have a whopping 2 strength
Fuck me!
combined onto a massive pile of 0 close combat.
You're worse than me, man. But you can push.
Yeah, he's really out of shape.
Ah.
Why
And
do I
Dave was
Like,
have?
also-
it wouldn't be a
I
good
think
shape
that's an
if he was in it.
understatement.
Why do I imagine that he's just morbidly obese?
You know, funny
All the
thing,
vodka.
I photoshopped the image to have a much larger face.
Yeah,
and
you know,
cheeks.
now that you mention it.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Nice one.
Can I convince her to chill out?
How are you
Like,
gonna do-
my odds of doing that at a very high difficulty are better than doing anything
You realize
else.
she's going to go unconscious at the start of round 2, right?
Exactly. I just need to calm her down until she does that.
No, what I'm saying is like, you know, regardless of what you do on your turn, she's going to pass out.
Good point.
So you can quite literally just do nothing and she'll knock herself out, really. So
I'm just gonna shrug, looking at David like, "What do you want me to do, man?" Yeah, yep.
The
and
last-
my
yeah,
turn.
the
no, it's
last
like with
drop of hope.
his like weight. He's like, screw this, I'm going to the vending machine.
Eh. Yeah, I mean, I got nothing.
Okay,
My
well then
dice
in
guys
that
have abandoned
case,
me.
you know, I'll just end the encounter because she, you know, basically clocks Dave over the head with a mop and then just slumps over unconscious.
Fuck do we do with her now?
Yeah. Because you better be quick about it because, you know, there was quite a commotion and people might come out of the come out of the rooms.
Is this near our room or is it on another floor?
Good point. I would assume, I mean, for simplicity, I'll say, I mean, it's on the same floor, but she was further down the hallway.
Drag her to our room.
Oh my god.
Why?
What's
You
that
do
one
realize
movie?
You
Weekend
do
at
realize there's
Bernie's.
cameras in the hallways, right?
Oh yeah. Oh, fuck! I'm gonna need Jack's help.
Oh my god.
You cannot be serious right now.
Okay, then no dragging. We just take we just
card?
take
Oh my god.
the key card
Oh my
and
god.
well, I'm booking it to. Maybe we should just put her in a closet somewhere so that people don't find her immediately, so that she can sleep it off.
Put her in a storage closet.
Yeah, exactly. Is there a storage closet nearby? We can just.
Yes.
Oh fuck! No, fuck. That's but the hallway is being recorded, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Probably. Not doing anything. We're just kind of bending down. Is she okay? Swiping the card, you know, like we're concerned citizens, and we just, you know, GTFO.
They saw the whole fight with you.
Well,
And you try
depends how close. It depends how close it is. They maybe don't.
We
Maybe
need
resolution.
to-
They don't see the details.
We need
We
to
can say
like
she
make her
attacked us.
disappear and just
There's
whatever.
there's a comical scene where after you guys finish beating her, you look up and there's a camera staring right at you.
And you just smile at
Oh,
the
God.
camera, lightly wave.
David was kind of thinking maybe dress her in UPP clothes, use her as the pilot.
You go, this guy. Well, where are you gonna get the UPP clothes, huh?
I don't know, buy it, cosplay, something. We have UPP people around here, so they may sell their shit, lose it in a gamble or something.
Oh my god.
He's improvising poorly.
Yeah,
but he's
poorly.
improvising.
Jesus Christ.
And yet,
Artyom,
and
you're part of
yet
this?
somehow Tobias
do we
the
do?
most sane one out of this group.
Right? I mean,
I have an idea.
Yeah. Like
You still have one of those like go crazy syringes, right?
oh no.
Yes.
Maybe we could like get her with a stim to wake her up, and then one of those, and then like drag her out into the lobby and like, oh, call 911, and then like when she wakes up she's like going crazy attacking people, and then it's just not our problem anymore.
Yeah, except for the fact that the fucking hallway camera saw you fucking attack her.
I mean, they're not watching it actively, so
That you know of.
I bet the security people would come out if there's a crazy person in the lobby like attacking people.
Well,
Then
yeah,
someone
but
could slip in and like snag the tapes or something. I don't know.
I'm just saying that it's a case where like, even if nobody's watching the cameras right now, if their cleaning lady goes berserk and like attacks somebody in the lobby for no reason, and especially if it's clear that she was under the influence of like a drug, then there's going to be an investigation, and it's eventually going to be leading back to, okay, where was she
Yeah.
before? And then they check the
What
cameras
I'm
like, oh,
saying
she got
though,
fucking stemmed by these two guys.
what I'm saying though is that when she's in the lobby going crazy, that'll distract the security personnel, and then someone can slip in and like steal
Erase the
the
footage.
camera tapes or something.
Yeah, you're assuming that there's nobody else in the fucking room. They're not going to send literally every guard they have in the building to go subdue
How
her.
many guards does a hotel have?
Well, you have to understand,
Enough.
I mean, it's like a hotel and like a corporate, like a corporate playground colony that provides its own security.
Where is Jack right now?
Yeah, that's
Think
what.
of it as Arasaka Hotel.
Yeah, exactly. So, but that is a good point. So, Jack, I would say, yeah, it's a little more time has passed. What are you doing right now?
Well, I would be probably unaware of all of the shenanigans occurring, and I would be probably working on the car
Yep.
to reprogram it. And I don't know who has the ordinance, but I assume that they're with me as well,
Yeah,
helping
maybe
set
Kelly, if you
set
want to
things
say
up.
that you brought it over to him.
Yeah. I would be
I have an
helping
idea.
you since
So we're probably
yeah,
out in
I
some
don't
like
exactly
abandoned
trust
warehouse.
Dave right now because I've seen how fucking nuts he is. So I'm
Legitimately.
like, well, I'm gonna work with the actual sane person. Yeah, I'll
I
be
have an
helping you.
idea.
He's a klutz.
Yeah, so we're probably in some like abandoned warehouse type thing,
Jack.
typical action movie
Yeah.
bad guy hangout.
Oh shit.
spot.
Okay. So in that case, so you did the comtech roll um, to hack into
To
the
get the car,
dealership.
I have
Yeah.
to hack the car now.
Yeah, you'd have to program the autopilot. So that would be just another comtech roll. I am gonna give you a -1 to it though, because like I said, the car isn't really like built for it. Okay, well you succeeded anyway, so and that was
I
with
guess
the
I'll cover
-1.
tracks as well, since I mean, the car's not going to have any information in it, so.
Yeah.
There's not gonna be a car left.
Okay. And then.
So I'm like programming into the system. I'm disabling all of the security measures and stuff, and I'm basically making it think that it needs to, wherever it's going, it needs to fly right through that specific part of the building. The right height, the right
Yeah.
location, and everything.
Exactly. My question also for Kelly, and I mean, I guess also to a lesser extent for Jack, are you going to so was the plan to rely on the car crash to set off the explosives, or are you going to mainly are you going to specifically remote detonate them?
I think we would remote detonate as well. I mean, when the car hits, I assume whatever fuel it has is gonna light off.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So
Yeah,
okay.
it can't hurt. It wouldn't hurt to have the remote detonation.
Yeah, so I was gonna
just to make
say,
sure it
so
goes
Kelly, if
off.
you want to do a heavy machinery to like not actually like test the actual charges, but test the link on them and make sure that they will work in the event that you want to do this, yeah, you can do a heavy machinery roll.
Sure. I realized my. Here, I'll put my token down. I realized it wasn't on this map, but here we go. Okay, heavy machinery. Don't think I have any gear that would apply here.
Yeah, and
Nope.
I can't think of anything that applies, so it's
Just a flat roll.
yeah.
Well, what piece of gear would apply to testing explosives? I don't know. Are you kidding me?
Oh no.
Well, I
felt
mean,
the
she's
same
not
way.
actually
Alberta's
setting
the
off the
same way.
bombs. It's just, doing like sort of like a signal like practice test, I guess, like a trial run to make sure that they'll work
Yeah.
properly. So
I'll still spend the story point just to make
Well, you
sure
can
there's
push,
no
right?
like,
no,
you know,
she's
if
an
No.
android.
I can't.
Oh.
I'm
Oh,
I'm an
dang.
android.
Is
I
everyone a
wouldn't have
fucking
gotten.
robot?
No.
I wouldn't have gotten in this mess if I was a pusher. So it's the fun aspect of the dice.
Hmm.
I
The good
noticed
thing
af-
is the cool thing. I was initially trying to do like the undercover android thing, and the fact that you had to clarify as an android.
I mean, our
great.
characters don't know though.
Like,
Well,
obviously,
actually,
like,
it was. I mean, Emily, we did talk about that in advance, though, right?
Mhm.
So I mean,
Yep.
that was mentioned before, and therefore I don't feel like I've spoiled anything. So
Yeah.
because I did hell, even in
But
the
yeah,
recap, I
I'll just like
reiterated that.
yeah, which I'm fine with.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm at full story points, and I think we'll get one after this mission anyways.
Yeah.
So spend them if you have them.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
just want to spend it to double check.
Yeah.
There's so many things that have gone wrong so far.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
I want
You
to
probably
make
don't want to
sure
fuck
at
up
least this
testing
part
a
of the plan
bomb.
goes off without a hitch.
Good thing it wasn't Star Wars, because like if you got it to
But
spare,
yeah,
it would have said
I
the
marked off
bombs,
the
the actual
story
bombs would have
points.
gone off.
Yeah. Let's test if this bomb works. Oops.
Yeah.
Not something you want to hear.
Yeah. Okay, so Kelly and Jack are doing their. Okay, that's an interesting idea. So yeah,
All I got.
So Kelly and Jack are, making sure the sort of mechanical side of the plan is going, according to plan. So going back to the, and also Tobiah, are you in the hotel room or what are you doing?
yeah, I'm just kind of chilling,
Okay.
relaxing, not
having a clue
unless
what the
I'm
hell's going on in the hall.
no, I'm just completely oblivious.
Okay. So yeah, so going back to the plan to deal with the cleaning lady, what's your plan? You're chucking her in a supply closet, or?
I think we have to address this immediately.
Well, no shit. I'm
Yes.
just asking you what the plan is to do that.
And what I mean by that is if we just chuck her in a closet, that's not addressing it. That's chucking her in a
Yeah.
closet and worrying about it later.
Yeah, we could claim to be
Because keep in mind, this also, well,
investigating.
actually, no. If you got her, never mind. If you got her card, then you would still be able to access the other hotel room. So.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we can just take her out of the hotel, act like we know what we're doing, say this is part of an investigation, and just go from there.
They move on.
Begin at Bernie
Hopefully-
style.
We had to
Yeah.
subdue the perp.
Well, I will point out before that, just to warn you against doing something potentially extremely dangerous. It was mentioned that I think it was Tobiah who was like, trying to give the alibi that he was applying for a job, only to be
Mhm.
told that the consortium has like specifically hired personnel, and it isn't just like taking, recruits off the street.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just suggesting that, if you do this and you try to pose that you're part of some investigation, there will be questions, and there might be questions that you might not have an answer to, and it potentially leads to the same situation.
We could just like bluff it so hard that we're like,
Bounty hunters.
I mean, they probably wouldn't like that. I mean, if
Report
we
that she attacked us, which she did.
Yeah.
Well, she attacked you.
We caught her trying to steal money out of my pocket. I was just talking to her. I guess I wouldn't explain why she's tranquilized.
Yeah, while she's tranquilized and
She just knocked out.
Well, you could just say that she was, stealing items from your room and you caught her and she tried to deny it, so you had to essentially try to capture her in order to turn her in.
And she assaulted your property. I did nothing to her. I mean, I technically didn't. Wasn't able
did
to even
everything to
punch
her,
her.
but
Well,
because you did
it's a
grapple her, it's just that
small.
she escaped.
Yes, exactly. But I wasn't able to like punch her or anything. So I am a defenseless synthetic that cannot hurt a human, and she decided to hit me with a broom. Your property, Artyom. That is
Yep.
bad. So
She
we
was
could.
trying to pickpocket from me. She distracted me in the hallway, started talking to me, and I didn't want to be rude, so I stuck around and talked to her for a minute, and my synthetic here caught her stealing out of my pocket. And I mean, really, we should sue the hotel, but we don't want to, that's such a pain in the ass. Like, we don't want to make a big thing out of this unless we have to, right?
True. It was self-defense.
Okay, so what are you doing right now? Like, where are you taking her?
To the reception.
Because there's going to
I
be
did not-
questions
yeah.
if you just drag her into the fucking lobby.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. I think we got our story straight.
Yeah, the
you know?
story is
I think we
fine.
just-
It's just the execution of it and making sure that you don't like immediately get attacked or something.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the two of us can just make sure that we are never seen in this hotel again after this as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good fucking thing Tobias already in the room.
We're checking out tomorrow. Let's just not make
Although-
this a big thing.
Yeah, no,
Well,
you did.
we're not even checked in. We're not even checked in. We're just
No.
They're just guests.
Yeah, because here's the thing.
we-
Tobiah and Jack were the ones who rented the room.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So
They just
technically
borrowed
we're
your
nobody
card.
and nothing.
So
We're not
you're not
implicating
necessarily
anyone. We can just
authorized
walk away.
guests.
We could just like go sleep at a Motel 6 or something.
Just go back to the ship and just,
Exactly. We
hang
can
out
just
there.
walk away. We can just walk away. We are not officially connected to.
Are you going
other-
to provide Tobiah with the card, like the access card, so he can get into another room to take the shot?
Yes, but let's do that outside the hotel, so we're
Yeah.
not seen connecting.
Basically, contact me. Say, hey, meet me at the ship.
Hey, I made another boo boo. at the ship.
Yeah, because you're gonna. Yeah,
like-
because you can't heal naturally, so you're gonna need Jack or
God
somebody
damn
else
it.
to heal you.
That's all you hear is, God damn it.
Okay. Yeah. So we're gonna take her
Fix
to
your
reception.
Stupid ass. That's the sad part about this, Dave.
Wait, what?
With you doing this, I'm gonna be the one to fix your stupid
No,
ass.
it's Comtech.
Oh wait, no, it's
not
Comtech
yeah.
to fix an Android. Never mind.
No, I think
I
they can
I
self-prepare.
mixed up the
Like,
things. Never mind.
never mind. He won't
Sorry.
be in combat. It'll be fine.
So are you going to basically spend the afternoon fixing yourself once you get back to the ship?
Yeah, but I basically have to do that.
Noted. So
Excuse me.
I have to do the comtech though.
yeah, so do a Comtech roll, and it's going to take you 6 hours.
This is not gonna go well. My comtech is okay, but not good enough. It's gonna take a bit more than 6 hours.
So are you going? So and you don't have any story points left, do you?
I have no story points and $5. I've been going well this session.
Oh shit. Okay. Well. Oh,
I'm
damn it.
taking my time.
Okay, well, you're gonna have to do another. Well, 6. Okay, so 6 hours pass. So now it's 8 o'clock at night. And then Well,
Have I
actually,
picked up the key?
yeah, because yeah, good points. Sorry. So I'll rewind just a sec. So yeah, so Dave. Okay, so to address the cleaning lady situation first, because basically there's no way you're getting out of the building without them noticing. I assume on your way to the lobby, you're going to meet up with the buyer and give him the key. Is that an accurate assumption?
We were gonna do that
Outside.
away from the
Oh,
hotel
you're going to
because
back
we
to
don't
the
want that to
back
be
to the.
seen.
All right, you're going back to the
Yeah.
Merkava to do it. Got it.
Yeah.
So-
They are exiting stage left of the hotel. You know,
Okay.
running not through the main lobby, but out of the one of the side entrances.
Okay. Um. Well, if you're leaving through one of the side entrances, I mean, are you bringing the cleaning lady with you, or what are you doing with her?
No, just
Ah.
fuck it. Leave it there. It was an incident, a mystery. Nobody will know. We're not connected with the rest of the gang. We're just some guests. An issue was caused, and we fucking run through
Right, but it's only a matter
fire
of time
escape.
before somebody checks those cameras, sees an unconscious
See-
maid, and
They'll find her eventually, and we'll be long gone, and we'll never.
eventually
go
you
to that
left her in the
hotel again.
hallway.
What was she like actively cleaning a room?
She wasn't cleaning a room. She was in the hallway because she was on her way to clean a room, and then that's when you basically ambushed her.
Did she have a note or anything that said what room she had to go clean?
I can't give a definitive answer because I don't know how that works.
Essentially, they have an entire floor that allows that they say, "Hey, these are the ones that are full. Clean them. If no one's there, if they have,
That's how it
blah,
works.
blah,
Okay,
blah."
then I'm going to say that no, she doesn't have a note.
Okay.
Like she's assigned to this floor, and she cleans whatever rooms are occupied. Well, I mean, not like actively occupied, but like what rooms have customers.
Occupants.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
Unless they've checked out and then
correct.
cleaned or requested cleaning.
I'm gonna knock on a door and say housekeeping, like, and then if nobody answers, we can like open it with the housekeeping key
Roll me
and
a
then just like
D2.
stick her up on the bed.
Are you well? Yeah.
Sure.
Are you going to call it heads or tails? Well,
Heads.
well, that doesn't count because you said it right as you rolled. So I'm going to roll
Okay, to be clear, when I said that, it was rolling and it was like sideways with the side sticking
Oh,
up. But
We
okay.
could
well,
just roll it again.
yeah, I'll
and
just
say
roll.
one
Okay,
or
I'll
two,
roll
the
it in
number.
secret. So
Just
I
say the
assume you're
number.
going to do heads again.
yeah, heads again.
Okay, it went up heads. So in that case, no, there's nobody in the room.
Perfect. So we'll just like stick her up on a bed and like pose her like she's taking a nice nap.
Now that does not mean that there's nobody actively like staying in that room. It just means the room is currently empty.
Yeah. Well, if
It'll
somebody
just buy
comes
us
back and they
enough
see the
time.
housekeeper like sleeping on their bed, they'll just like wake her up. Like, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah, but
come on, get
then
out of here.
yeah, but then,
She'll
We're long
like,
gone by then.
okay,
Yeah, enough
so
minutes. for us
okay,
to
well, so you
snap.
basically ditch the dead weight, and then you
It was all a dream.
hold on, is there a gift for it?
You didn't see anything.
No, here it is. Yeah, Emily, you know exactly what I'm talking about here,
That is one of my favorite scenes.
right?
That is one of my favorite scenes from this season of Hazbin Hotel, just because of how ridiculous it is.
Well, and the fact that he didn't sneak away earlier, but anyway. But so yeah, so you ditch the maid,
Yeah.
you fucking bolt out the door. So you guys reconvene at the Merkava. You know, you hand over the card to Tobias, and now he's got like unrestricted access to the 17th. Well, yeah, it would be the 17th floor because the 17th floor is the CSEC. So you wanted to have like a clean shot.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, also, most security or cleaning ladies' key cards have like full access to all rooms.
True. Okay, so in that case, and I assume then that Dave is going to stay behind at the Merkava and try to fix himself.
Yes.
Okay, well, he obviously failed. So
Can I order him to fix himself?
no, giving orders only works
Damn
in
it.
combat. So
You're not my dad.
So,
Daves don't like to be told what to do.
okay,
It's an
so
understatement.
several hours pass. Are there any last minute, well, for this day, like any final preparations you guys want to make before you call it a night? I will say that during the night that Dave
were
can
we
try to
still
fix
gonna?
What, you go ahead.
Yeah. Just to clarify, were we still gonna pick up like cleaning supplies, or were we not gonna do that? I just wanted to clarify that.
That's a good point because the plan has kind of fluctuated a bit.
I need
bit.
some sort of buffer between me and the gun. That's it.
I mean, you could just get like some rubber gloves, like a box of rubber gloves for like $5.
Or like a napkin.
What is the purpose of the gun plan if we're ramming a car filled with explosives into the room?
Insurance.
So like
It-
basically, if we ram it in and then we see her walking away, then you take her out.
Yeah,
Well, the
it's
plan.
it's a plan B. We don't have to. The gun doesn't anymore need to be connected to Chekalava in that sense, since we're hoping that we're gonna find her and stuff her into the car or whatever.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
the scope is basically to make sure that she's alive or dead, and have an iPad or something that can like screenshot through the scope.
Well, I have
to make
the marine armor.
Yeah, it does have a helmet camera, but
true.
I mean,
Yeah, true.
yeah. Okay, so in that case, and honestly, with it, the one like saving grace of like aliens, like more or less retro tech is that it's specified like colonial marines obviously have like cutting edge tech that I would say maybe you could like uplink your helmet camera to get like scope feed. So like as you are looking through the scope, you see you can basically record like what you're seeing.
Mm-hmm.
So I will grant you that because I think that makes sense given the setting. Um, okay,
Yeah.
so, but yeah, so I mean, are you basically just going to pick up like some rubber gloves, like medical gloves, so that way it's not
Yeah.
directly his? Okay, so I just say deduct $5. Maybe that could be Dave's last $5.
God, you can't even.
I think I think I deserve it.
Yeah, just go
Man,
ahead and spend those $5, and then you get like a big like box, like 200 blue, like the 200 of those like blue like rubber gloves.
now you really can commit a senseless act of violence.
Or you're like the guys in Firefly with the blue gloves, right? Or I get yeah, Firefly.
Need to watch that.
Yeah, I
I've
still
been
haven't
watching
watched it.
Stargate lately.
Oh, I
Anyway,
definitely recommend Firefly.
you're not the first person who said that, but anyway, so, but yeah, I take it. So you're going to buy the gloves. There's no special, gunning Horgus grade scene for that. You can just walk in, buy the gloves, walk out in about 10 minutes.
Glovey Horgust.
Do we have a plan on how are we going to get Chikalava the next day into the goddamn car? Or like who are we going to put in there if not her? I mean, at the same time we can say fuck the bonus mission and just
Yes.
survive this, since I've kind of
It would be
since
really tricky to make everything line up. We should probably only do it if it ends up being convenient.
yeah, maybe somebody can be like outside near the buildings, overwatching, waiting to see the security people going in, and if they recognize Chikalava or the other guy from that bar, somebody that we've planted the
I mean,
the
I
text
think
on.
once everything goes down, we just want to get off the planet as quickly as possible. To be honest.
Yeah.
True, but I was thinking like, were we supposed to get one of them like literally minutes before it happens and stuff him in the car and send the gyro car on its way, or are
Wait, you're talking about
we
abducting
just
one of
gonna?
the UPP soldiers?
Well, Chekalava, she's on security detail. Not don't know exactly where for the building, but we kind of expect she's going to be somewhere around that area on the big for the big conference.
We're going too complex. We can just
Probably.
make it look like that someone programmed the vehicle, aka the UPP, to crash
Oh.
into it.
Well, we already did that, right? So
Yes.
we rented the car in her name.
Yeah, and
Oh, yeah, that's enough.
So
Okay.
and we already
we're good.
planted the evidence. Like we got her, like her fingerprints, and like we got the text messages that we sent using her phone and the other dude's phone. So
Yeah. So
there's
you
like
got plenty of
reasonable suspicion
Okay,
on
okay.
her.
She
I
doesn't
mean,
have
like
to be
DNA
on the
evidence,
car.
the dealership, the text conversation where they're like the two soldiers were plotting to assassinate Custodio.
Okay, okay.
So yeah, you've got plenty of evidence to make this work. So good on you guys for that. So over the course of the night, because Dave obviously doesn't need to sleep, you can take another shot at trying to fix yourself.
Gonna try an alternate method.
What would that
I
be?
could also do it if I'm willing to. I would have to not sleep though, right, or something.
Yeah, because the thing is that I mean, in the time
Got
that
a
you're doing,
6.
okay, so you, um,
It restores to full, but it takes the whole goddamn shift.
okay,
He's just thinking about what is done.
yeah, so, yeah, so 2 a.m. Obviously, all the humans are probably asleep. I just need to check this message. Okay, so, um, so yeah, I'll say everybody wakes up around, well, I mean, how early would you guys be wanting to wake up? Just for any last minute preparations you want to do.
Like 7 in the morning, just to, make sure that I can get like a mask or something to put on myself, or like have a change of clothes in a bag, so I'm not. So even if they look at the cameras on who took the shot, it's ambiguous.
Okay. I mean, there aren't any cameras in the hotel room if that's what you're concerned about.
No. I mean, in like if I was to walk out, like I'm leaving the hotel, walk into a stairway, change in the stairway, and then go to the
Okay.
room that I'm
Okay.
sniping.
Cool. So,
Yeah, I'm covering my tracks that way.
yeah. So I'll say, I mean, I'm not hearing any other planning, so we'll skip ahead to like shortly before the conference.
Yeah.
So I'll move it up to
And have we confirmed with the other group that we are in cahoots together, and they're making sure that the third entourage isn't sabotaging anything, or have we kind of do we want to ignore them and just take it all for ourselves?
We've just kind of ignored them, blew them off.
pretty much.
No, we discussed earlier that we would get them to help us.
Yeah, but no one actually specifically did it.
We can send them a
Yeah,
text.
I don't know if we want to role play that. Like,
Yeah, no.
I could
mean,
meet them the night before, right, in this overnight period.
yeah, I mean, if you're doing that, yeah.
Well, let me ask you this: Are you, you can have that conversation either in person or in text. But the main things I need to know are, number one, are you letting them? We'll address these questions one at a time. Number one, are you letting them know about the strategy you're using basically to kamikaze strike the office building? Yes or no?
No.
Okay, no. All right.
What we just say is we need them not to do any actions other than disrupt the third team from doing anything.
Right. Okay. But and you're not going to
If
tell
they're
them
if they're
anything
anywhere
like,
near.
your positions or like, where like that you changed the location of the shot. Okay.
No, we're not telling them any of that.
Okay.
That way, because that's all last minute changes that they basically won't know.
Okay. So for the sake of setting the scene, I will ask this first. So based on I'll just jump us over to the Alexandria Colony map again. Because like I said, yeah, that's where I position all the PC tokens. So obviously, Tobiah is in the Stars Reach, albeit on the same level instead of the 19th floor. Jack is still here. Dave, where are you gonna go? Like, whoa, for Dave, Artyom, and Kelly, where are you guys gonna go?
Oh,
He's
jeez.
he's he's in a timeout
I'll
in the ship.
with I'll stay with Jack to make sure like the explosives like go
All right.
off properly.
Okay. And then
Just need to
Artyom,
improvise.
where do you want to be? In like exile with Dave aboard the Merkava or somewhere else?
What makes sense right now?
Well, nobody's going to be in the CSEC because it's about to get fucking ran by a car full of explosives.
Well, I mean, no, I wanted to see if I could catch the car full of bombs. No, I guess I'll just hang out in the ship. Maybe.
Yeah, we can be ready to help. Just get the ship ready, the engines ready, and swoop as quickly as possible when our people are getting out.
Okay. So in that case, basically, well, I'm going to ask you this also because something that RTM could potentially do is if you guys want to try to secure another ride to get there quicker,
Yeah, to
because
get to the
otherwise you're
ship.
going on foot. Which, if you've got security forces inbound on you, then that would be much more difficult than just getting in a gyro car and blasting off to the spaceport.
Hmm.
Rent a motorbike or something. No, we need enough for all of us.
Yeah, well, Dave's back at the ship, so you would just need something that's like a four-seater, which there are plenty of such vehicles around. So
Can we just get like an Uber? Is that a thing?
Yeah, yeah, like a taxi Uber thing. Like,
I
we're gonna need a
suppose that
ride at
makes
this.
sense. Yes.
We're gonna need a ride at this time. Can you be there
Hopefully
ready for?
nobody's suspicious of that.
Okay. Yeah. Well, because the problem is you need everybody to. The Uber isn't going to just drive around the block picking everybody up. You need to reconvene in a certain position, but but yeah, we will say that you can orchestrate something like that. So I will say in the so Tobiah is like you're looking in the into the room, and just so I understand, is the plan? So the plan isn't to shoot Custodio first. It's just to drive the car into the building and then set it off, and then if that doesn't kill her, then you kill her, right?
Correct.
So yeah, so like the time of the conference arrives, and what's interesting is you're watching the situation through your like optical scope. So the United American delegation actually does show up. There are, like the UA half of the table, you do see Custodio. You see a couple of no-namer politicians, and then you also see a couple of colonial marines, including one that seems to be an officer of some kind. But a good amount of time passes, and the UPP delegates are actually not there.
Even better.
Huh. That's odd.
I just say just do it.
Well,
Just
hey,
go.
yeah, I mean, as long as our target's there,
Yeah.
I mean, if the UPP isn't there, then that's even better, right?
Yeah.
That makes it
Exactly.
even more look like they're complicit. So, like
Yeah.
once I think I see that our target, our ambassador, what's her name? I've got it
Custodio.
right here, Camila Custodio. Once I see that she's that she's in the room, uh, I think we'll press the button to activate the gyro car, and we'll start getting the hell out of there and get back to the ship.
Okay, so In this case, if you're remote, so if you're remote piloting it, I would say to
Well,
activate
I'm
it.
not remote piloting it. I pre-programmed it to fly on a specific course.
Okay, well in that case, it's just as simple as pressing a button and it.
Watching the fireworks.
Yeah, so it goes zooming across the like across the thing, and everybody basically is watching in awe as this like shooting star of a fucking gyro car goes spinning around. And it rams like Tobiah, you see it rams fucking straight into Custodio, fucking hits her like a freight train. And then I'm gonna say in this case, hold on, what is the whole rating of a gyro car? So because that I think there's like
Probably low.
it's if the car doesn't kill her, it's going to be the explosion. So so let's see. So the player guide, where is the vehicle combat section? So vehicles in combat. So ramming counts as a close combat roll, but roll for piloting instead of close combat. Add the vehicle's maneuverability rating. The base damage of the attack equals your vehicle's whole rating divided by 2, rounded up. Okay, so in this case, just to see if you hit her, to make this interesting and also give Tobiah a chance to potentially do something, I'm going to say instead of piloting, Jack, you're going to do a Comtech roll to represent like remote operation, and then I'll have her see if she can do a mobility to see it coming and dodge. Oops. Oh boy. Okay, let's see if she cancels that out.
Nice.
Nope. So
Kaboom.
yeah, you hit her dead on, and the damage is the whole rating divided by 2, rounded up. So you do 2 damage to her, and then the extra success is an extra point of damage. And as luck would
Can I
have
just
it,
say, like, that seems absurdly low. I
Low.
mean, like force is
Yeah,
mass times whatever velocity squared or whatever.
well,
Right?
people have hampered on how they do vehicle ramming
Yeah.
damage for Free League. This is actually upped from previously. Was it like
yeah,
3 or
it was
4
even worse
divided by?
in first edition.
It,
It's much
it
better
was
now.
so silly. But
So,
yeah, it's
but the
still
good news is
funny.
you do exactly enough damage to break her. So I want to see what
And let's
bombs?
go for the ultimate
Crit.
break with the fireworks.
What? That's a crit? How is that a what the fuck? Okay, now I'm re-rolling that, but just
If
I
you're
just wanted
meaning
to
if you're meaning the first one, yes. That is a strange thing.
okay.
This feels oddly calming.
Focused?
Yeah, now I'm gonna re-roll that.
So
Yes.
a giant air car hits you, and you're just
Huh?
like, you shake
You
it off, and
lock
you're like,
in.
damn, I'm locked in. I'm
Yeah.
focused now, baby.
Okay, so
Lock it in.
What?
you basically so you ram her and like in the torso, and the infected wound is the least of her problems.
You won't like me when I'm angry.
She's definitely dead. And then if you want to do a see like trigger the explosives, let me just double check how blast damage works. Get your attack. So they have the seismic survey charge, which I think is
Full
basically
damage for everyone.
so
but we have
3E.
2 different
So hold on, how's 3E? Because this is my first time
That means
dealing
3
with
damage to 3 damage to everyone if the dice that are rolled correctly.
Well, in this
if they
case, I'm
get a
not going to make you
success.
roll for an attack because, I mean, given the situation being what it is, Kelly can just press a button and set him off. So,
Yep.
so she takes another 3 damage. So you crit her again, and
then 5 grenades.
yeah. So let's see. So roll a crit. So her crushed foot is number 41.
Shit.
And then the grenades are blast 2,
I think
right?
2E. Yeah, so
Yeah, they're 2E.
5
So
of them,
unfortunately, you don't
2E.
hit her again, but
Well, how many did you have on there?
that is a good
5.
5. Okay, so
Yes.
20.
so she would be taking another. I mean, I know it's overkill, but I'm just doing it for the fun of it. So
Yeah.
1
Just,
crit,
divided
just
by
2 crit,
3.
3. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So I'll do these in order. So she got a severed leg.
Shit.
Glass got her in the throat, and best for last, disemboweled. So you just did sheer
I almost
fucking
feel bad.
Yeah,
overkill to this
that'll do
woman.
it.
Yeah, good.
And Tobiah
Dave
watched the
almost
whole
feels
thing
bad.
happen. So
Oh, I
Recording
don't
the
know.
whole thing in the process. Just
I just realized I don't know if we specifically said anything, but like when we were setting up the car, I would be taking like pictures and stuff because we need evidence that we did it.
yeah, you're taking pictures of
Yeah,
the car
on your
and the explosives
pad.
and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, we talked about doing that for
Yeah,
the shot, but I don't
yeah,
think we talked
no,
about it for the
yeah,
car.
good point. Okay, well, so yeah, Camila Custodio is most decisively dead. Um, and there's an explosion, and in the distance you hear people like screaming and panicking, and there's like smoke trailing out of the building.
and I just casually start walking out of the hotel, just like nothing's ever. It doesn't even bother me. Just walking out casually.
Pretty much. So yeah, I take it then you're calling for a ride out.
Yeah, I'm just like, all right, taxi.
All right. So yeah,
The end of the world. Get me an Uber.
okay. Um, so yeah,
We all get back to the ship at that point and just
Yep.
say, hey, look, we did it.
yeah, and so you present that to the supervisors, and the two of them, they kind of look at each other, they nod, and they say, "You've done excellent work. Um, pile aboard the ship, make sure you've got everything, and let's get the hell out of here."
Yes, we leave no trace that we were ever there.
So
Yes. Yes, absolutely none.
all right.
Right, RTO.
What? Oh,
We
yeah,
left no
well,
trace.
a slight trace,
That's-
but
Didn't
you
mean to
know.
draw a line.
None of the main ones that did.
So let
Who's
me pull
who's
the
gonna
rest.
listen to the crazy maid that falls asleep in people's rooms anyway? You know.
What the hell? Why is David Stoken all the way over here?
Oh God. Oh,
He's lost in
somebody
space.
help him.
He's a reaper. He's coming in from outside the universe.
Somehow
from outside
David
the
Lost in
galaxy.
returned.
space. Well, the sequel no one was expecting.
Yeah, for Alien Covenant, yeah, somehow David returns. Okay, so you guys are here in Alexandria, and the the Merkava, the supervisors basically like punch in the coordinates to Valentino's hideout, namely at a charted but uninhabited planet, GL 693, aka Morningstar. And
Do we have any contact with the other group before
if you
we
try, yeah, now here's
directly...
the interesting thing. If you try to contact them, they actually don't answer your hails.
Fuck. Fuck.
Oh
fuck,
God, what if they
fuck.
were in the building and died in the explosion?
No. I think with the UPP and no show and them being all cagey, something was happening there. And maybe Chekalova's and the other guys' texts, maybe they saw that things were being tampered with there, and there's a whole lot of possibilities.
Mm-hmm.
So, with
They're
that,
probably fucking around.
yeah. So anyway, so yeah, you make it to.
Moving on.
Yeah, how far of a journey is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4. So, well, actually, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that'd be a 15-day journey,
Okay.
and
We'll take Freezerinos, of course.
yep. I mean, I am is for the two synthetics, are you going to enter cryo?
For trust purposes, I think so. Especially
Yeah, because
with
you
them
definitely
staying
demonstrated
right
yourself
outside
being
of a klutz.
trustworthy after all the fucking shit you did.
I-
This.
I am not untrustworthy or sleazy, but I am a klutz of a synthetic. I'm an older model. What can I say? So
And
yeah,
very disturbed.
a bit.
You have all
So
these like crazy poisons and shit.
Yeah.
they're not crazy.
Oh
they're
yes, I just happen to
invented.
have a vial that makes people go berserk.
Yeah.
That's just something I normally have on me.
That's normal, right?
Yeah. So
Yes.
you make it to Morningstar. I will. Hold on, where's the map of Anchor Point, or not Anchor Point?
Assuming my panic goes down too.
Yeah, you get anybody who has stress or panic.
Stress.
Remember that. In advance, the station is not Novgorod. I'm just using it as like a station deck plan. And this is
Yeah, time.
and the RPG like the whatchamacallit, actually recommends like, oh yeah, you can just use it to represent a generic station. So you come out of cryo sleep
Is it
and
loading for anyone else?
everybody else is here except for
It
you.
loaded in for me.
Hmm.
Maybe a refresh.
Yeah.
It's probably because you're encumbered, so you're still walking across that
We
catwalk.
couldn't lift off from orbit with him. Had to leave him behind.
You got a lot of
It's
vodka
too-
on you, sir.
Yeah,
he
and
was a
in
bit
me.
too heavy.
Okay, well there it is. So you guys get to the spaceport, and the supervisor's give an authorization code. You have there's a brief back and forth with somebody aboard the station, and when you get aboard, the place is in surprisingly good shape for a Seegson-made station claimed by an organization of criminals. It's clean, it's functional, and has a decent amount of activity. Waiting for you at the mouth of the spaceport lobby, namely kind of leaning up against the wall, is none other than Speaker Vosk, and she has a mild grin on her face. It's like she was looking at something on a PDAT, and says, uh, looking to Artyom, Jack, and Tobias, says, the three of you have done excellent work. On behalf of our esteemed Lord Valentino, welcome. You've proven yourselves to have potential for greatness, and I'll have another mission ready for you soon. In the meantime, you're welcome to get acquainted with the den. Everything of relevance is on decks C and E: food, bunks, and infirmary. Go on, get a lay of the land, chat with your fellow crews if any are around. And as for the bonus, word has it that there is an ongoing scandal involving the UPP having potential involvement with an assassination of a diplomat. Gee, I wonder how that happened, she says with like this like devilish smirk. So you guys earned a bonus reward. So I will roll for that with the special table that I made, and we'll see what you guys get. So because this mission
Jack,
didn't technically
just
pay, what?
before we do that, so Jack will respond to her comment and just be like, well, you know, travel car accidents happen all the time,
Indeed, they
Yeah.
do. I'm going to re-roll that. Well, I mean, unless because basically this would be the problem is that because the payment is joining the syndicate. If you want just a flat amount of money, or you want to roll potentially get something better, I'll leave it up to the group.
I say we re-roll.
Yeah.
So no, so she says, "Congratulations, you did a great job. So I'm increasing your pay by 25%." We all look confused, and we're like, "Wait, we're getting paid?" She's like, "No, you're not. Congratulations."
I mean, that's in
Mm.
character for her, but in fairness for the group,
Yeah,
we'll
yeah.
Yeah.
roll again.
25% of nothing is a 25%
Yes, you get
larger
25%
nothing.
of more of zero.
Yeah. So
I noticed that
Larger zero.
she looked at me, Tobias, and I don't remember who the third
she
person
looked at
was,
Jack,
and
Tobiah,
specifically
and
said,
Artyom, and because
specifically said
you
the
met
three of you.
yeah, you missed this in the opening mission that she had very implied like severe hatred of synthetics.
Mm.
So
Why she? Oh, okay. So she's looking at me because I'm human, because I'm
yeah,
not
she's
synthetic.
looking. I mean, she's looking at because the implication. I mean, well, David obviously. I mean, come on, he's a David synthetic. Everybody gets that, but the implication there is that because Kelly's model is a known model, whether she knew that or just knew that Kelly specifically was a synth has not been divulged. But basically, she knows that Artyom, or at least has reason to assume that Artyom, Jack, and Tobiah are all human, and given her severe racism towards synthetics, that's why she's intentionally being petty by thanking or congratulating the three of you.
Mm-hmm.
As for the
Dave
roll,
kind of.
so the roll I
Sorry.
did, this was the new result, and we will stick with that.
Ooh.
that like each one of us gets something, or is it one thing for the?
It would be one thing. You don't have to
Lame.
figure out what it is right now. You can discuss that between sessions if you dig.
Some of the things can be very expensive, so it wouldn't
Hmm.
be bad.
Yeah, there's not
It
a
wouldn't be
price
bad.
limit on it.
A tank.
Well, that's a vehicle. There is a specific vehicle result. This is for like personal gear, so not vehicles.
A small tank.
That is still a
One you
vehicle.
can wear.
No,
We could get the remote control pilot thingy.
you could.
Ooh,
That could be
yeah,
useful
that's
in
good
the
for
future.
framing shit.
Like if we're gonna have our own ship and everything, like we could remote control the shuttle.
Yeah, or if you got like a sort of auxiliary vehicle, whether it's
Yeah.
like a drop ship or
Just
a
an
vehicle,
idea.
some kind. Yeah, you could.
Yeah,
I imagine you can
that's
probably
good, yeah.
hack things with that too, you know? Like with
Well, we could
Yeah.
use it. I could hack something and maybe use it to take remote control over something, right? I
Exactly.
couldn't use that thing to hack something, but I could hack something and then use it maybe to fly some other
Yeah,
thing
like
that
if
we
you
steal.
hack into it and sort of put its transponder on your into the PR put, then you could use the PR put to control it, even if it's not technically yours. So, if that's what you want to do, then you've got full reign to do that.
Yeah, that would be a good piece of gear.
Does anyone else have a more interesting idea? Like
No.
I mean, we could get like a souped-up weapon, like a crazy sniper rifle or a smart gun or something. I don't know.
Yeah, a smart gun, a laser cannon,
What guns cost?
something like that.
Laser, yeah, pigs, they all cost, etc. Some armor types, but a long-term investment with with a portable uplink terminal could be a good thing.
yeah. Maybe they have
Yeah, getting the
a
PR
fancy
put.
one with a bonus or something.
Make you get one now. What did you say, Blitz?
Maybe they have like a special pirate design one for, you know, that gets like a special bonus or something even, who knows.
Yeah, that could be a possibility. Um, so if you want to do that, then yeah, then you can add a PR put to whoever wants to carry it.
We should probably give it to
Okay,
our tech
I will-
specialist.
Yeah, you want to
I
give
will
it.
carry it unless someone else feels strongly we should get some other
I
item.
think the PR put is used by Comtech, so yeah, it would make sense for Jack to carry it.
Yep.
Is
Yeah.
it
I think
Comtech or is it
it's good.
It's
pilot?
Comtech.
Okay.
Dave kind of whispers to Kelly, I think Vosk over there has a crush on me. She can bear to look at me in the eyes.
But in figure
Mhm.
and
I'm
as
I'm
that's
sure it's that.
yeah, as that's going on, she actually speaking to Kelly, she looks at Kelly and points at you and she says, you're expected. Um, and uh, yeah, out of character, Kelly, because we talked about it, you would know exactly what she's referring to as far as the meeting.
Yep.
So I will drag you. It's on the same map. But what the fuck? Why do I have that? Oh, it's because it's got the grid on. So she leads you to. I mean, she basically tells everybody else that you're dismissed. And I will let's see. Does it? Oh man, that's torturously slow.
Yep. I'll
So quick
catch up with you guys later.
question. It is almost 1. Do we want to have this scene end, or do we want to leave this to like the intro?
Well, I mean,
credits?
it's three. We can still got another 20 minutes, so it's not going to be that
Okay.
long.
I'm just asking, depending on how you want to do it.
Okay. Well, I mean, it shouldn't take too long. I just have like a couple more narrative scenes. So, you go. You were led to a certain office that you've been to before. She also. I will. Just mention in advance, like it's all part of the routine that she forcefully removes you of any weapons on your person. She says, "I'll be holding on to this until you're done." But you do know that she does return your equipment after certain meetings. She's just disarming you for reasons that'll make sense in just a sec.
Yep.
So she snatches then she just kind of loiters outside, like takes your pulse rifle, and you go into this office. Has been more or less refurbished into a like personal quarters. The office is very colorful, very expressive, and is leagues fancier than any other part of the station. Um, Close to the window, offering a clear view of the cosmos, is a desk with a cushioned chair on one side and a much taller, fancier seat on the opposite side, with its like facing the window. And the chair basically spins around Bond villain style, and sitting in that chair is the man himself with a presence, an aura that would make anyone freeze up in their tracks, the one known only as Valentino. He looks up from his desk and he gestures you for you to approach and have a seat.
Yep, I'll walk over.
Okay, yeah, you just
and
move
I'll
yourself
sit
there.
down.
Upon doing so, he shoots a glance over at a servant at the bar in the corner, and she brings over a bottle of wine with 2 glasses. She pours some wine for Valentino, but not for you, and it's clear to you from multiple past instances that this is basically just an act of asserting dominance on his part. Like in Alien Covenant when Wayland basically told David, like, pour me some tea, even though the tea was sitting literally right next to him.
Yeah.
Basically, kind of like that. And so he's there, and he says to you, rather redundantly, Speaker Vosk notified me that the crew you were assigned to completed their initiation task. So tell me, you served alongside this crew. What makes them so special? Oh shit! Oh, Kelly, you still there? Oh, sorry. I just saw your message in the Discord chat when I tapped in. I was like, oh, did she just step away? But never mind. So.
No, it's all good. Well, I have many thoughts about this crew. Certainly a cast of characters. I really don't know where you find all the people you hire, Val. It's oh boy, it surprises me every time. But for everything that you want them to do, there are a couple of like kinks in their plans, but we worked it out in the end. We're unstable. That's what's special.
Wait, what now?
Ain't that the truth? Great.
Just a
Posted in the
comment
chat.
for when Valentino said, "Why are we so special?" That's what's special about us.
Yeah, it's like
We're
when you say
unstable.
special.
When you say special, what kind of
Yeah.
special do you mean?
Special.
Are we some kind of special squad?
I like the windows of the short bus.
Yeah.
Is that what we're gonna call the ship? The short bus?
Okay.
We renamed the
I'm
ship
so much
Short
I'm scared
Bus.
my dog. I'm sorry.
No, well, you remember it? No, in The Great Escape, it's the tragic school bus, and this is the magic short bus.
Mm.
But anyway, moving on. But so Valentino, he gets your feedback on that, and there's a bit of a grin. Obviously something's working in his mind about what you're describing about your crew, and he says, well, after given the success of this mission, and your part in it, I have decided that for the time being, you will be attached to this crew on a permanent basis. And let's see if you
Great.
keep
Glad
up the
to hear
good
it.
streak without screwing up again. He says, referencing the thing we were talking about in your life path.
Yep.
So.
You know what? You know me. I always try and keep a perfect record. Might be hard with some of the crew members, but we'll work it out.
And he says, well, good to know. And he says, he dismisses you if you want, after a short conversation, because then, you can join the rest of the party for another scene.
Yeah.
I'm not going to move your
And
token over,
like
but
as I'm on, like as I'm leaving, I'll as I'm leaving, I'll say to Valentino, I'll say, you know what, if I have to make a suggestion, just one thing, tell Vosk to or Voss, I
Vosk with a
forget
K.
her name. Yeah. Tell Speaker Vosk to you know, I get she doesn't care for androids, but tell her to like cool her jets because you know, kind of getting hostile work environment and all that. I
Well,
mean,
then
this is a
he
criminal
actually,
syndicate. but
speaking of
still.
hostile, I mean, he kind of tenses up a bit and he says, I mean, are you trying to give me an order? Kind of raises his voice slightly when you're basically saying tell her to do this as if it was kind of a command. Like he doesn't respond well to that. Let's just say.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I would strongly suggest.
it's more of a suggestion. Hmm. Yeah, I would, just play your, having your daily meeting, just maybe see if you could slip in like, hey, you catch more flies with honey than with vinegar, that type of thing.
Mhm.
And if you have some free time, just
He narrows his eyes and
my
he kind of cools
suggestion.
down a bit, but he says, I will keep that in mind. But
I'll
well, I
let
can
the HR department know.
yeah. Well, it's like, well, yeah, and guess what? Speaker Vosk leads the HR.
I will forward your request.
Well, no, you go to Speaker Vosk and you're like, I'd like to report something to HR. HR speaking.
Fuck me.
Exactly.
So, yeah, well, he basically, he dismisses you after you make that comment. When you leave, as promised, Speaker Voss kind of shoves your pulse rifle back in your hands, and then she takes her leave. And yeah, you reconvene. I would say like maybe the party is getting a tour of the habitation block on deck E. Are you going to visit a bar or a restaurant of some kind? Perhaps.
To celebrate our new partnership?
Yeah.
Surely we should.
So yeah, as you poke around the den. The station, there are other crews that are out on missions, so the place isn't especially packed. But when you go to this, oh, why the hell is Speaker Vosk here? Get the hell out of here.
I'm gonna blackout drink.
Excuse me.
Let's
So,
get to the
Speaker
bar. I can
Voss
make
doesn't want
my
to hang out
special
at the bar with
cocktail.
us.
No.
Lame.
But I will say, now you go
Why would
there.
she?
Yeah, right. But you go to the bar and you actually kind of hear a commotion from one side of it, and you actually see there is a group here, a different crew, and you hear laughter, and they almost resemble colonial marines, but they have very non-regulation like haircuts, tattoos, and even in some cases uniforms. And
Give them death stares.
well, I mean, are you going to approach, or are you just going to observe at least initially?
I'm just observing, just like.
Well, I'm just asking.
Them,
I'm asking the
eyes
group as a whole,
squinted.
not just Tobiah.
Dave
They-
notices Tobiah kind of almost like a dog, half growling. So like,
Yeah, but what was your wait?
doing
Blitz, you
well.
said something?
You said they look like colonial marines. But,
Yeah.
like, maybe. So, are they in like proper, well put together uniforms, or
They've seen some wear and tear, and it's of notice. I will say, all of you make me an observation roll.
I don't
Okay.
see shit.
That was private. Wow, David
Now
actually
I roll a
succeeded.
success, motherfucker. Now I get a success. The fuck?
I don't see shit.
Yeah, Blitz, I can't see your result.
Just regular
did I roll
observation
private?
with no bonuses.
Oh,
Yes to both
I got
of those.
nothing if
Google
it
it.
helps.
Okay, so Kelly, in that case, just roll flat observation. Yep. All right, nice. So you actually, if you're kind of observing these folks, you see that they actually have, matching, like, so they have like almost like a barcode like tattoo, but they also have like a glitched skull emblem.
That is peculiar. I've never seen those kind of insignia.
And during
Sorry,
the
who has this?
all 5 of the NPCs directly ahead of you, this lady, and then the 4 guys by her.
And can you
Barcode
describe again? It's like
suggests
a it's like
prison
a
time.
skull.
Well, so they have like some sort of barcode looking tattoo, like you can't really make out what it is, but they all have a very distinct like skull that has like a digital kind of glitch effect to it.
Think a skull being disintegrated in pixels.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I get the picture. Great,
So,
thanks.
but you hear, as they're bantering around, one of them's like, "Oh, come on, Hunter, do it one more time." And then you see one of them, a darker-skinned woman with lengthy, messy brown hair, pull a bandana down over her eyes, pull a knife out of a wrist-mounted sheath, spin around, and then fling the knife at a target on the wall, scoring a bullseye to the applause of her peers.
Mm-hmm.
And she pulls out the bandana, secures it around her forehead once more, retrieves and sheathes her knife, and then sits back down to the bar and engages in idle banter with her companions.
I'm gonna
These
get
seem
the
like a jolly group.
I'm gonna get the attention of the barkeep and say, get them a round of drinks on me.
Okay. Are you going to like approach them as the drinks are delivered? Because they're not at the bar
Do we-
itself. They're kind of at the edge of the restaurant, kind of goofing around at
I'm
one
just
of the tables.
I'm just gonna say, let them know it was for me, and if they look over, I'm gonna like wink.
Okay. So the bartender, says, that'll be 25. Referring to buying $5 for each drink.
Oh yeah, no problem.
Okay. So
Just
deduct.
hand over my space bucks.
Yeah. Deduct the $25.
Got it.
So the bartender brings over drinks, and there's a conversation, kind of listen in, and then they all of their heads kind of turn insane to look at you.
Yeah, I'm gonna like give give a thumbs up and like like a wink, like yeah, and just kind of go back to minding my business.
Okay, is Artyom the exception or the example there, in terms of, is anybody going to just kind of keep to their own? I mean, Tobiah obviously is, standing at a distance,
Shooting daggers.
Yeah, just glaring at them.
Stare down.
Yeah.
Dave enthusiastically kind of reaches his arm up and waves like, "Hello, we're the new squad here. That's some mighty impressive tricks you got there.
Can I attempt to backhand?
Enjoy the drink.
Yes, do it.
What's your name?"
All right,
I'm just sitting there staring, and I see him like waving. I'm
close combat.
Oh my god.
He's unaware, so that's
Oh
a
my
complete
god.
surprise there.
You're probably gonna knock his head off his shoulders.
Yeah.
Come on, be cool, man. What the fuck?
It's like,
Gotta play cool.
Don't worry, Tobiah. We'll get to know them well. I know you're nervous to make new friends.
How'd you supposed to get up?
That's what John
what
was
I'm thinking.
hoping for. That's what he was hoping
Yours is
for.
better. But so let's see. So Tobiah and Dave are like arguing with each other basically. So for Kelly, Jack, and or Artyom, are you guys going to approach, or are you just going to keep your distance? Is it not like a plot relevant encounter, but it could be potentially, but
I think Jack would sort of sit back and observe what's happening.
yeah, watching the shenanigans of your comrades.
Yeah,
You know what?
the same. I'll definitely keep like in mind like these people, because they're definitely possibly important for later.
Yeah.
But for now, I won't approach. I'll just like friendly, like wave, but
I
won't,
figured
I won't pull a Dave and just like wave my hands like, hey guys, how you doing?
Well, no, Dave in this case was
And-
like, hold on, where is? Yeah, this is pretty much what I'm imagining with Dave, Forrest Gump.
Yeah, basically.
Mm,
Yep.
And being loud, like, come on, we're the newbies here. Wanna help us out? Let
Yeah,
us
well,
know.
the
How's it go?
yeah, well, the one identified as Hunter kind of waves you over. Not anywhere near as cheerfully as Dave, like Dave Gump, but I mean,
me
yeah.
or who?
No, Dave was the only one like actively. Yeah, I mean, I guess. Well, I mean, RTM also.
Dave
'Cause-
forces his way.
yeah, I mean,
his
you
way
two are the only
through if he
ones
can.
who have shown any kind of
Yeah.
interest in interacting. So she kind of, waves you
All
over
right, yeah,
if you want to.
we'll both go over then.
All right, Dave, you want to go with him, or it's either that or get continuously slapped by Tobias. So, yeah, you pull up chairs across from
Hello
her,
there.
and then she says, "It's not often that I've seen someone other than Speaker Vosk approach us. Not to mention that I've seen every face that frequents this station, except for yours. New arrivals."
Exactly.
Yeah, we just got our initiation done, passed with, well, flying colors, as far as I can tell. I mean, they let us in after all. And I'm gonna kind of chuckle, like half joking.
And she says, "Well, I mean, it's one thing to survive a mission, another thing to earn the at least temporary approval of Speaker Vosk, but you didn't hear that from me."
Oh. How long have you been here?
She says, my boys and I go way back. Honestly, kind of lost track of time ever since we, well, I guess you could say went AWOL, but more accurately, we're avoiding persecution.
Hmm.
Understood. So you're basically veterans of this place.
And she says, well, veterans of this crew and of the artificial womb soldier program.
Oh, I've got some buddies like that. I'm gonna like kind of nod over in the direction of Tobias, who's sulking in the corner. The
I
buddy
know.
over
I'm
there
not
was
sulking. I'm just sitting there with my hand, like staring at them, like glaring.
Well, I'm just curious. I mean, now that it's been said that they're artificial womb soldiers like you, I don't know if that changes your demeanor or makes it worse.
No, it's just more of no you.
know you.
Yeah, yes, one of our crew members is also seems to be a former member of that program. So it seems some commonalities will be there. But can you maybe give me any tips or tricks, maybe advice how to help the poor sir? I am the crew's well-versed medic, so but I haven't came across the womb soldier as before. So is there anything I should know? Kind of a friendly piece of intel for newbies like us.
Well, first of all, when you mentioned the doctor or like being like kind of more like a scientist type, I guess.
Yeah.
One of the guys there actually says to you, like he kind of sort of presents like a like robotic arm. He says like, "Yeah, can you give me another arm?"
Oh, I'll keep my eye out for that. Don't have any spares at the moment, but what's the trouble with that one?
And he says, "Well, one moment you're fighting some sort of alien creature, the next thing you know, you stab it, and next thing you know, your arm melts away."
Never heard of anything like that. God, that sounds horrible. Um, is
What's
that robotic arm not as good as the real thing? Is is it a cheaper model?
And yeah, the guy says, "Well, it gets the job done." And then another member of the squad says, "Yeah, like us." And
If you need
then
any
that guy
help
and then
with
the woman he
calibrating
was
it,
talking to like fist bump.
if you need any help with calibrating it, well, either biological or technological in that sense, feel free to give me a call. I would gladly help, of course. But I'll be on the lookout for any replacement with synthetic arms if they are available.
Yeah.
I'll
And
let you
also,
know.
I know we are slightly over the start time, so I'll ask you: do you guys want to just finish up this conversation, which should just be a few more minutes, or do you want to break here?
I'd like to finish up the conversation, but I guess that's me.
Yeah, I'm okay with finishing this scene.
Okay. I mean, if anybody
I'm
needs to
good
get
with
going,
finishing the
then
conversation.
you can take the 5 XP and get going. But if you want to stick around and just finish the conversation. Oh, and also everybody does, because you completed this mission, you get 1 story point each.
Oh,
But
Woo!
sweet.
do note that if you have 3 story points already, the benefit is pointless.
What was the planet we were just on?
Alexandria colony. Well, that
Yeah.
was the name of the colony. The planet was AG 4550.
Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna say, yeah, over on Alexandria colony, I heard that a bunch of arm donors just opened up, so that might be a lead.
And the guy says, like points at you, he's like, I'll keep that in mind.
Remature of that.
And the hunter kind of looks at you and she says, you guys got names, or at least is your crew?
I am Dave. This here is Artyom. Back there we have Jack, Kelly, and Tobiah.
Yeah.
We haven't formalized our crew's calling card. Initially, everything just went by so fast, but we'll think about it. Who are you, lovely folk? What's your crew and ship called?
And so Hunter says, we call ourselves the Flawed Squad. I mean,
Charming.
not originally our name, mind you, but we took it and ran with it after USCM brass started calling us that.
Ah,
I'm gonna point up at the the Soviet star on my hat there and say, hey, hope there's no hard feelings about the whole
The Frontier War.
Cold War thing, yeah, or Hot War.
Yeah, the ongoing war. Yeah, Hunter says, well, it's not our problem anymore. We were marked for quote unquote discharge, but that was fancy words for death. So at this point, I don't care about either side in the war.
I know how you
Yeah.
feel. Expendable.
And
that happens all the time in the UPP.
Well, she sees Dave and says, like, well, for what it's worth, being of artificial origin myself, I mean, I don't personally see you as anything less than an equal.
Dave's kind of taken aback by that, honestly, and he just has a smile on his face and says, "Thank you. I don't get a lot of that, and it's refreshing to be able to actually talk to somebody who understands such a situation and not be just on the other side of the war and just seeing each other as faceless generic tokens that mean nothing to each other. So glad to see that there can be more commonalities than differences.
Like, by this point, I'm pretty sure Tobias slipped back into his hallucination and schizophrenia. He's like, they're in the walls! They're beating on the walls!
Shit, so sorry for this. I gotta take care of our friend.
Hit him with a frying pan, knock him out.
Come down. Well, I do have the stun darts for a reason.
Yeah, he does that sometimes. He doesn't like to talk about it. Yeah, sorry. Excuse us.
It'll be all right. Everything will be okay.
I just start swinging wildly at him. Like, get away from me!
God.
You know, you were a soldier, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna put on my best officer voice and Tobiah, stand down.
Looks
Like-
at the Russian star and says, "You don't order me." Yeah.
Oh god.
Artyom, you nobody's
Oh,
dad.
God.
I will say on that note, I mean, you can potentially go back and talk to Hunter if you want, but for now, I think that's a decent note to stop on.
Yeah.
I'm sure we'll run into each other in the
I
future.
mean,
and we
hell,
have
if
a
you
little
want to
bit
even
of a
start the
rapport
next
now.
session, getting more like everybody else getting more acquainted with her, because I will note that Hunter and her crew are somewhat major characters, at least intent-wise.
Yeah, we can continue up the situation next time.
For
so
now, because you
no
guys
issue.
kind of broke off the
Yeah.
deal with Tobiah,
Yeah,
I think that's a nice stopping point.
Yeah.
So yeah, everybody gets, as I said, 1 story point, and you get 5 XP, and you can spend that XP now if you so choose, or you can keep saving it to try to get.
Odd question. Is it still 5 for the skills?
So they changed it to be like Twilight 2000. It's
Yeah.
like, so from 0 to
Different.
1 is 5, and the basically
No, or talents. Sorry.
talents are still 5. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. That's what I
just
needed
need to double
know.
check
This
and
is
make
gonna
sure
be a
that-
game of collecting talents.
Yeah,
Steal
let me-
talents, if you will.
Steal talents.
Yeah.
Stealing talent with a
If
special
anyone
bus.
wants fast reflexes, I have it. And I'm willing to teach it. Because that's what's like super like
Ooh.
Yeah,
Oh shit! Hold on, wait.
I would happily take that.
Oh, interesting. Um,
What?
I think they took out the wits roll requirement for talents.
Oh no.
No. Well, I mean, it's not impossible, but
And I'm reading this
really
text
mismatched?
verbatim. Learning a new talent always costs 5 XP. You can choose new talents freely from among your career talents and the general talents described in Chapter 3, period.
Awesome. I like that because I have
2 wits,
I have
know.
2 wits.
maybe it's just
I have 2. Yeah.
cut up in pieces like it usually is, but yeah, I mean, it's not
I mean, it's the
impossible that
same
they
section of
took it out.
what it would be the first edition book that would
Yeah.
say. Like,
Honestly, I
true.
don't like that anyway. I don't like having to roll to see if I can get the fucking talent anyway.
Yeah.
so-
That was always a bit
Yeah, well,
iffy in
Isn't
that
it?
sense.
I mean, isn't it kind of crazy that like talents are so much cheaper than skills? Like,
Yeah, that's a very bad.
Yeah.
They Free League turns everything into Twilight 2000 because they don't have they're not all that creative. So
I will
they
note,
have like
in terms of
3 different games that are literally just Twilight 2000 clones.
I
will take fast reflexes, but then I need to go.
Okay. They have some pretty
Yeah, so
interesting
that's
new talents, like for
that is
example, bonus shares gain a +2 to manipulation rolls when negotiating the payment for a job in campaign play, which includes bonus
Mhm.
rewards.
I might pick that one up eventually, but
They also
honestly, I think 9 dice is probably good enough for now.
they also have let's see, quick shot is really good. If an enemy makes a ranged attack against you, you may, as a quick action, try to shoot them first. So you could take a free pot shot at somebody.
Yeah, but increases stress by 1.
Well, yeah, but still.
Ooh, but for us stressless people, that could be fun.
Machine gunner is still a thing, right? Or
Yeah.
did they change that?
Machine gunner, yeah. When
Okay.
firing a burst of fully automatic fire, your stress level does not increase.
I am so.
Are
so
androids
unsure what
allowed to
pick.
take quick shot? I mean, there isn't like a restriction on it, is there?
It doesn't say so. It just describes the talent, so you wouldn't take any
Yeah,
stress.
it wasn't considered. So if it's not disallowed,
typical for Free League, yeah, I'll allow it.
yeah. Thank you.
I'm gonna
Okay.
get out of here, but
All right.
very, very fun session.
Glad to hear it.
Thank you very much.
Sure. We will be
We
playing this
survived
next
another
on the 8th at the earliest. Do bear in mind that like the original reason I thought the session might not be happening today, i.e. going out to the airsoft field, that might be a recurring possibility.
Gotcha.
Okay.
But
Okay,
again,
no-
I will
no
always
issue.
let you guys know what I'm planning to do.
Yeah.
So
No hard feelings.
Absolutely.
it's just, I mean, like I said, I don't want to make it seem like I'm just blowing you guys off for it. It's just that this is the only, like, their frequency overlaps with this, and because we play twice a month, I feel,
Don't worry
so,
about it.
all right, cool.
It's cool.
But yeah, that was a great
Completely
session,
understood.
very funny, very great all around. So yeah, we'll pick up on the 8th.
All right.